if you remember, last time you guys had made it to the Underdark Causeways, you had battled a basilisk attracted to you all by the adventurous tooting of Adventure's horn. Found some dead bodies, found some cool shit, and decided to rest for the evening. At this point, we're going to say quickly go through who takes watch. And additionally, Oakgrand, I need you to make, for now, 2 wisdom throws for me. Wisdom saving throws. Okay. So, who are you closest to? Oakgrand.
I believe at this point it's Uzra.
So Uzra, you turn to look over at your friend Oakgrand, a little worried about what's been going on, knowing he's been struggling against something, and this glazed look comes over Oakgrand's face. Oakgrand, I want you to make a unarmored attack roll. That's going to be a d20 plus your strength modifier. No, not
it doesn't hit if it's AC,
but he does make a swing at you, Uzra. What's your without the shield? Because you guys are kind of in your downtime. Are you fully armored with your shield now that you're in camp, or are you relaxed? Like
even without the shield, it doesn't hit.
All right.
I'm 16 without.
All right. He makes a swing. You dodge out of the way. Oakgrand, I want you to make another just a basic attack roll with your dexterity. Why is it cute? All right, Oakgrand, you dive for Uzra and miss. All the while just growling under your throat.
I'm gonna make an attempt to pin him down if I can.
All right, go ahead and basic melee attack roll with your strength modifier.
So d20 plus strength?
Yep. Does that hit your AC, Oakgrand?
It does.
All right, you have successfully grappled him, Uzra. Now I'd like you to make a strength saving, a strength contest. So I want each of you to make a strength check. Oakgrand, actually, you're at advantage.
Oh, he's probably gonna get this one.
So yeah, you try to grapple him down. I want to say he would. Yeah, he starts turning the grapple against you. Oakgrand, go ahead and make a melee attack at advantage with your strength to to attempt to headbutt Uzra. After this, yes, Adventure, you can step in.
Okay. You said strength?
Yep, strength.
That'll hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll me 1d4 plus your strength modifier damage. Alright, Uzra, you take 4 damage. 3 damage.
Okay. Wait, yeah.
Alright. Adventure, you would like to... so at this point is... Adventure's jumping in. I want the 3 of you to roll initiative.
Okay.
Nice. Oh wait,
Sorry.
we don't have valid.
No, it's fine. I'm just going to keep track of it on paper
Okay.
here. Alright, so Uzur and Adventure, you are going roughly at the same time. So, Oakgrand, you get another attack. At this point, before you make the attack, I want you to make a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage as your blood is up and Disadvantage. Damn. Okay.
Nice.
All right.
We're good.
Your vision starts clearing. I want you to make one more strength-based attack at disadvantage, just because you're still mid-action as you're starting to come back to yourself here. All right.
Nope.
Okay, that misses. So Alkrand, what do you do at this point? You've come back to yourself. You see, you are currently grappled with Uzra. Adventure is like mid-stride, probably fist about in the air, ready to. And actually, you know what? Yeah, no, this is every 6 seconds. Adventure, I want you to make an unarmed attack roll. That's 20 plus your strength.
20 plus my strength. One more time?
Roll a d20 and add your strength modifier.
Sorry, hold on.
I
don't know why I moved, to be honest.
For sure, you didn't.
That's not one.
That's a 1. So what happens
Modifier
is
is
it doesn't matter. It's a critical.
It's a round number on your strength.
It's the
on
plus,
16.
whatever your plus is to strength.
No pluses on the sheet.
the one in the oval, yes?
Oh, sorry, the
No,
one
the
above
one
the
above
oval.
the oval.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh, 3. Yeah, it's a 1.
But it doesn't
That's
matter
fine.
since you rolled a 1. Ulgran, you release and step back just as Adventure swings, and you whiff Adventure, and I want you to make a dexterity saving throw to not trip over Uzra. Because you put your weight...
No.
Now the
damn
two...
This is starting off real well.
Now the
Getting
two of you are
kicked.
tangled up.
Are we fighting now? Like,
No. Luckily, just some bruises, like some bumping elbows and something. Like, you're just a tangle of limbs at this point. You've completely
I'm into that.
engulfed Uzra at this point, though, because,
Yeah.
Ulkrend. All right.
Mumbling underneath them.
What do you do?
I think it's just abject screaming at this point.
All right.
What the hell, you guys?
Get off me, Adventure.
I'm on my knees, holding the head, screaming,
All
and
right.
internally talking to Basil.
All right. Do you... Oh, you segueing me into this pretty quick, sir. Do you want to have this be private, or do you want everybody at least to be able to hear it for funsies?
They can hear it.
All right. 1 second.
I don't know if this will come before or after, but I'd like to subsequently get the dwarf off of me and yell, "What the hell just happened?"
Okay.
I think you're on me.
A
You
dual-purpose question for why Altgrand attacked and how the hell I missed a punch point blank.
Okay. You guys are working on this. We will resolve a couple seconds here of Ulgrand's internal monologue, as he's apparently not paying attention to any of you. All right. Go ahead, Ulgrand.
I'm just screaming, Basil, help.
I'm sorry, sir. There's not much I can do.
Get in here.
I will attempt to, sir. Go ahead, Ulkrand, and make me a... Do you allow this to happen?
Yes.
All right. With that, as you hear Adventure, Ulkrand screaming, he suddenly sits up on his knees and then collapses backwards. He is not moving.
Like, fucking poltergeist style, like fucking...
Went like limp, yeah, like you're like, how can he lay like that with bones?
Ew.
Like just flopped backwards, completely like dead fish.
What did you guys do to him?
I didn't do
Look at
anything.
me.
I missed.
He hit me. Can we scramble up and try to assist?
You guys get yourselves, yeah.
Grand. Okay.
Yeah, we'll sit him up.
All right. Anything
I'll
you guys
rub
want to
his
do?
chest just in case.
I don't have some leather to shove in his mouth. Whatever.
You got coffee beans.
Does it look like he's actually like hurt? Or is he just completely out?
He is currently unconscious, and there is a slight trickle of blood from his nose this second, but it's very minor, like very minor. You guys, you can make him comfortable. You can attempt to wake him up. Someone can perform a medicine check.
Anyone good with medicine? You might know what's going on.
Yeah, I guess I'll try.
Hey, Pourquoi, we can barely hear you.
Oh
yeah. He's unconscious. All right. He's
He's
I'm
asleep.
stabbing him. Jesus.
I will heal him with my axe. He is currently.
I'm sorry. I love how I never get lucky on those rolls, so it just my character looks even more ridiculous.
Yeah, it's fitting for the barb.
It's kind of that you came up with everybody and put a very straight face on, like, yes.
Indeed.
Asleep.
Yes.
Blood from nose. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, quick question, Old Grand. Do you want me to take the part, or do you wish to take the part?
Oh, I can take the part.
Okay. You see he's actually just kind of asleep right now. Possibly you give him a couple minutes, maybe. I would say... You know what? No, hey, Uzra, you would know from your background a bit. You've knocked yourself unconscious a few times with boom booms. You would, I would say, from your for your black powder stuff, you've got some stronger smelling salts or sulfurs. You know, probably something like that would wake him up.
Alright. Give me a sec. Let me see if I can find some. I'll walk over to where my pack is and see if I can find some kind of sulfurish thing.
I'm just saying. That's something I've
You
heard.
feel a presence in the air saying, "Don't do it."
Does it help?
Oh yeah, it's a part of my culture. I'll get right on it.
Yeah.
No, great. Now you stood up.
It's from a long,
You're gonna teabag everything.
a long line of shamans. Yes, say it is quite helpful.
Alright, if I find something, I'll go ahead and try to wake him up with it.
All right. Yeah, you find something. Stick it under his nose. And
Alright, let me test this again. Can you hear me at all?
yeah, we can hear you a lot better now.
I didn't change anything.
Huh.
That's weird.
All right. You now regain consciousness.
I'm gonna try to like grapple him just in case before,
Yeah.
like at least put some weight on him.
Just keep grabbing him.
Can I rub his chest?
Sure.
You're right.
Somewhat sensually.
All right. So you've grappled him. Olkrand is doing the only thing he once saw your healer Pourquoi rub his chest before he felt better. So he's just like, hey, this apparently works.
Yeah. Sternal rub. It's a thing.
Yeah. So your eyes flutter open.
Get the hell off me!
Are you okay now?
Adventure is mid teabag.
You're not talking to him anymore.
What?
What?
Hello?
Who are we not talking to?
It's me. It's me.
Basil?
Yeah.
Hi,
Where's
Basil.
Olgrand?
Hell is his body.
Basil?
And as you guys look over, you see that the small metal scarab is dark and on its back, where Olgrand had fallen earlier.
How are you taking control of his body?
He told me to get in here, so I got in here. I don't know.
What's going on with him?
Can you still speak to him?
He's not. No. I put him down.
Like, you
needs-
took him out back?
he
How
needs
does that
help.
work? All right. Are you temporary co-pilot for the moment, or
Call
how
me
long-
pilot.
what do we
He's-
expect?
He's out of it for now. I don't expect much. I haven't had a body.
Alright, I'll get off of him.
All right. Make a dexterity check with disadvantage, Basil.
Using whose stats?
It would technically be Ulgran's stats.
I would say at disadvantage if he hasn't had a
You
body.
fall over,
Doesn't even make it up.
Son of
and
a
you're
bitch.
just on, yeah, you're on your side, and your left arm and right leg are going, but like
Hey, how
not
much
in
does Altgrand weigh?
not in a very coordinated effort right now.
Would someone get this thing working right?
Do you want a sandwich? Are you hungry?
Are you from
What is
Boston all of a
hungry?
sudden? How heavy? Altgrand. I can't speak to Altgrand. How heavy is the character? I'll fucking. You can ride on my shoulders for all I care.
He's close to almost 200 pounds. Yeah, he's a thin gentleman, but
How tall is he?
how tall are you? How tall's Ulgrand?
He's 6'2".
Oh, 200 and change.
He's 160 pounds.
Oh damn, you're like paper thin.
Yes.
That's kind of how I saw you.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I thought.
Yeah.
I'll slap him on my shoulders if I can.
All right. So,
Just show me how this thing works, and I'll be fine.
So there's this song that my mother sang to me when I was learning to walk, and I'm not really sure what culture it's derived from. However, walk like an Egyptian. I can sing it to you if you'd like, Basil.
Yeah, I would.
I've heard the song.
Ah, well, try that.
do you start playing it, Pourquoi? It is a
No.
well-known piece of folk music.
Not that you know it. Adventure's gonna sing it.
Are the Bangles canon?
They are now.
You just hear me like humming, like incoherent words and.
All right.
I'm
Go
gonna try
ahead.
this again.
Go ahead and
Start
make a strength check.
Normal or disadvantage?
Normal. You've had a little time. All right, you almost get yourself up to a sitting position, but you start sliding a little bit because you're not. Your arm just starts sliding as you're trying to sit up.
Are we sure this isn't Altgrand just having a stroke?
Oh, poor Qua.
It's not great.
Ouch.
They're talking about the Bengals here.
Yeah. Actually, it's the worst. You know in the heart of hearts, Pourquoi, it is not your best performance, but you really don't think anybody could tell the difference. All right.
Can I assist him in helping him to his feet?
Sure.
How do? What do?
If he allows it, just make a strength check.
Basil,
You
can I help you to your feet, sir?
you can make it at. Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
No, that's a
Sorry.
save.
Oh, good. All of a sudden, I'm just weak.
Somebody,
160-pound man. I can't help him to his feet.
Let's just say Basil's lack of control of the body, he slips out of your grip and plops on his ass, but he's at least sitting up now.
The hell was that, big guy?
I don't know. Fucking grab my hand. Oh my god. We
At
have
this
this
point,
dangling from a rope.
You kind of slip, Adventure, and you just kind of decide, you know what? You sit right down next to him. You're good.
All right. I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
No.
For advantage on the help him up check.
Can we do an Arcana check in case this is all being, like battle
Yeah.
of some sort?
Are
Are we under attack?
Anybody proficient in Arcana is welcome to do an Arcana check.
What does that mean, Shiloh?
You look at your sheets. You tell me.
Oh, I am, but I don't know who else is.
Brilliant.
All right. He's fucking on my shoulders now. We're
You-
doing this.
You've literally with that you have literally recreated Master Blaster. He is up on your shoulders, and now you are roughly towering. I would say you're 6 something. He's 6 something. So he's about 10 and a half feet in the air, 11 feet.
And of course, Basil's used to this because he can fucking fly.
Yeah. Oddly, yeah, Basil, you feel a little more comfortable.
Yeah.
You're a little more at home.
You better,
Movements work?
you better hope we don't get into those low ceilings again.
All right, Uzura, you from your Arcana check, just what you can tell, it's showing all the signs that Basil's in charge, and I'll say you use some of the items you use for identify and detect magic. You detect that there is a near negligible amount of arcanic energy around Altgrand right now, much lower than actually you would think someone you've seen of his power should be generating in a passive way.
Okay. So Basil, when can we expect Olgran back? Is there anything we can do to help him?
You tell me, Chief.
Yeah.
He's sick and I'm here.
Alright.
Sorry. How can I ask something real quick? Out of
Is this
character?
Basil
oh, yeah,
from
go right
Brooklyn?
ahead.
Yeah, like I thought he was like a proper talk. Yeah, get me the hell up.
Basil has a unique accent that you haven't heard before, but he is speaking a dialect of Common.
Great.
Okay.
I would say at this point, anybody else proficient in Arcana?
Harry.
Oh,
No.
I got this.
I suppose I'll take a look.
Being a
Hey,
sorcerer.
Adventure, there's some magic shit going on. You definitely know that. You are sure of
Magic!
it.
Hey, Shyla, careful with that thing. That's usually where I live.
I'm being gentle. I'm being very gentle.
All
Is
right.
there a way I can string a string around it and wear Basil around my neck?
Yes.
Basil, can I ask what the hell is wrong with Altgrand right now?
There's some stuff going on in his head. I don't know either, really, but it's not good.
Are you sure it's not good?
You know? Like, if we knew what was going on, maybe we could, avoid these kind of issues in the future.
Alright, I'll sort of try to explain what I know. That Alkran had this strange vision. There was these aggressive voices that tried to take control of him, and while he sort of shook him off, he's been like on the verge of like relapsing, so to
we need
speak.
to kill Alkran.
No,
Agree to disagree.
I'm pretty sure that's a no.
What you're saying is we should kill Altgrand.
Or shackle Altgrand, or
I
bind
feel
him.
like he might have something to say about the killing thing.
I could pretty easily toss him into the cavern right now.
I mean, I'll let him take back over if you want him to.
Nah.
Right
Not
now,
until he's in
right
his
now,
right mind.
Basil, you realize without your body in hand, you don't have an exit currently, so you may be really interested in the not throwing over the side of the.
Oh, I get it.
I say we let him rest for a hot minute. Continue on a little.
Well, isn't this before night, or is that?
Well, it's you guys were settling down. This is before you were actually going to start taking a rest. This all escalated. Pourquoi, as they set him down, you go in a, I don't want to say uncharacteristic show of kindness, but to take a look, see what's going on. You get a hint. The closest thing you could say is with it, because hey, 19's pretty good. Altgren is under some sort of, would be the equivalent of a spell effect or curse that has affected his mind.
So I didn't learn anything.
Well, you at least learned that it is a magical effect, and that magical effects can be reversed.
I don't get to spell magic until level 4, or level 5, rather. Next
Next
spell,
level.
Next spell thing, yeah.
Alright, but do you share that with everybody?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, there's magic stuff going on, guys.
Charlotte,
I've
do
seen this already. You just put some red wine in their gullet and put them in the bed. It's fine.
do you want to make a arcanic investigation, Charlotte?
No, don't get him down. He would never let me do this otherwise.
Sure. I can do that.
I love how you're all examining him up on my shoulders, 6 feet in the air.
Alright, you did actually detect a similar thing. It's a spell of some sort that is affecting him mentally. If...
I mean, I could cast Restore, but I like him this way. He's fine.
You could cast what?
Restore. But
Would that
That's
work?
up to you.
I'm not going to. I think he's fine.
Okay. Do you share with anybody that you think you could fix him?
No.
Okay.
What in the world? Onward to freedom, like onward to sleep.
All right. So yeah, it's getting on towards sleepy time. Who's gonna do first shift here?
I think I'm still exhausted from last time.
Yes,
so
you are.
I'm just gonna sleep.
I'll take first watch.
Well, a little bit of meta discussion. Basil doesn't sleep, so I don't think he's going to know that he needs to sleep.
No. I'll have you roll a Constitution check or two, probably to see if you pass out, because you are pretty exhausted, and to see if you wet
Adventure
yourself.
just sleepers
Just suffocate him till he passes out.
All right. So first watch is adventure.
Hey, why don't you cast sleep on him? Don't you have sleep?
I don't want to bell point him or something this stupid.
You're going to sleep. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
No.
Okay, fine. Leave him.
I'll take second watch.
All right, Blackfeather. Who's taking third watch?
I'll take second and third watch. I'm good.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. You do only have to meditate for a bit.
Yep.
All right. And even before this is decided, you look over and Uzra's just out, like face in backpack.
Was a lot.
No bedroll, just
Yeah.
put his backpack down.
Yep.
I was tired.
All right. The rest of you settle in. Adventure, you prop Basil up on a rock next to you, so he's sitting up. Everybody else drifts off to sleep. So I assume you guys set a fire or something.
Yeah.
Or, all right.
I'd also like to light a torch and throw it pretty much in any direction that I can't see.
All right. So right now, you guys are here on this pillar. So there's really only one path. So if you want, you can put a torch, throw a torch out towards the middle of the path.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
That'll give you at least take disadvantage off for your perception for the general area for that. So it's you and Basil here for a minute. Do you guys talk about anything quick during your watch?
Basil, what's it like to have a body, man?
It's pretty confusing. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Well,
Gotta get used to
have you
this
been a small metal bug thing your whole life?
When you found me down there, that's where I was.
Not gonna lie, I was not paying attention to anything that was happening other than the fact that there were zombies rolling around. So
I can understand that. Yeah, I was in a machine.
All
got
right.
it. Got it. So like
Hey,
your
make a
your brain.
Make a Constitution check, Basil, while you're talking. It's close. You rip one, Basil. Like, you rip one,
What?
and it
Starling
is.
self.
It's close.
Rip one
I mean,
what? He farts?
Yeah, and Basil, you're a little horrified. You don't know what the fuck that was.
The hell was that?
Dude. God. At least warn a guy. Oh, or a bug.
What
Warn a
was
bug.
that?
It's what we back home call a flatulence. It's flatulence is what it is.
All right, and hearing that word, Basil, you know the textbook definition of it, and you're a little grossed out.
Oh, here's something fun. I don't think there's all grand drink.
Not
Does
very
all?
much at all.
Yeah, I pull a small, the equivalent of a medieval flask out of my bag and present it to him. Here, try that.
What do I do with this?
You unscrew it. Does that make sense? Do you know what that verb
Yeah,
means?
I got the technical terms. What is this for?
Yeah. It's refreshing.
All right.
All right.
Just like to have a giant
just gonna
grin on my face
slam
the
it.
whole
Go,
time.
yeah, go ahead and make a Constitution save again.
Nice.
Yeah, you're coughing. You spit a bit of it up. You know.
This is barbarian brew too. This isn't anything good.
Yeah, this.
Are you trying to kill me?
Just laugh. Belly laugh, cackle. No words.
All right. Go ahead and make me a perception check, Adventure. And since you're there, Ulkrand,
I think I'm a bit preoccupied.
Basil. Okay, yeah. Okay. It's dark out there. Very faintly, and what you can perceive is a very far away. You hear, and
God.
it's reminiscent of a creature you had called to your company earlier, but it sounds very far away. You're not quite sure how far because of the way the caves would echo, but you do know they're still out
Basil, are you okay?
I mean, I think I will be. I just got to get a little more time in this thing.
You did you hear that? Did he hear that?
there.
What did I hear? What did you hear? You mean a basilisk cry?
Yes.
That was a good impression.
Where? Man, we need you around more often. Can you get in my head too?
I don't think either of us wants that.
I know
And,
I do,
no.
but you don't.
All right. As your shift comes to an end, Basil, go ahead and make a Constitution check. Constitution save again. All right. You're actually able to stand up now. After talking to Adventure for a bit, you're kind of in your mind. You're going over some things you've known from your past of calisthenics and stretching, which have always seemed kind of goofy to you, but you're possibly seeing their purpose now.
Although this body's not used to that.
Yep. So you're still awake. It's you're feeling a little bit of a graininess behind the eyes, a little bit, and a little weight, like heaviness, but you're not quite sure what that means yet.
Okay.
So Adventure, you go off to sleep. Blackfeather, you come out of your chair. Mm-hmm.
Can I tell the zombie noise to Blackfeather on the way by?
You mean the basilisk noise?
Well, I didn't know it was a basilisk. I just heard a zombie noise, so I told him about the zombie noise.
And he said basilisk.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, you
So
can tell.
there's
You,
a
of course,
zombie
can tell.
basilisk noise, uh, and it was kind of shitty. So if it comes to attack us, can you please wake me up?
That's going to be a definite thing. You
Okay.
don't worry about that.
Yeah, I got my axe. You want my axe?
No, I'm good. I
Okay.
wouldn't know what to do with that. I'm good.
That's all right. I sleep with it usually anyway. Night.
All right.
Blackfeather, as you come over to where you guys are keeping watch on the only path leading onto your platform, you see Alt Basil standing there, kind of stretching a little, like doing light windmills with his arms a bit, like kind of seeing what's going on. At this point, the torch. At this point, the torch you adventure throughout has dwindled to nothing. But with your elven eyes, you can still see fine with the little bit of light the campfire's offering you.
That's fun. Shouldn't you be asleep, Basil?
I mean, you tell me. I don't do this often.
I think it'd be a good idea for you. Yeah, you should probably take a rest. Human bodies need that.
I will, but I got a question for you.
Yeah.
I know how this guy got me. What's with your crow friend?
That is a weird and long story. I have been having some visions lately of this old crow. He's a guy, but he's also a crow, and he's kind of spiritual. And for some reason, he's picked me to, I don't know, get up in my business for some reason. In any case, I'm able to do things now, like cast these cool ass spells, and I've got this nifty ring where I can summon birds and mage hands, and it's useful as hell. I gotta tell you, the bird is pretty cool. Yennefer's.
Yeah. So you didn't get her like he got me though, right?
No, this is all very mystical. That bird's like astral project or something. I'm really not sure what the hell it is. You have to ask Shayla or something.
All right, I got you. Thanks, Chief.
Cool. All right. I'm going to send my Yennefer down to the other platform about midway across the way there.
Okay.
So that we can just set of eyes.
All right.
Basil's gonna try to fly because he is instinctually gonna go check the tunnel too.
Now, I mean, are you going right to the edge, or are you at least going to try to take off like mid-tier here?
Yeah, he's just trying to take off from where he's standing.
All right. As you watch, Blackfeather, you see Alt Basil or Boltgrand, as Uzra is suggesting. He kind of pulls his arms in. You see him like kind of flexing his back, and then he turns and looks at his back. He looks at his arms, and he watched Yennefer fly off, and he's just kind of like flapping his arms up and down. And you see him eyeing the direction she went, which goes over nothing. And you put two and two together, what his possible intention is going to be here.
I would not do that.
But I got a scout, right?
No. Your body. Remember? Body.
Ah, damn it. Yeah.
Go to sleep. It's okay. You can sleep.
I don't know how.
Do
What do
we?
I gotta do?
You lay down, you close your eyes, and I don't know, you dream about something.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
All right. You can do it. I believe in you.
All right. Boltgrand, you just go over. See that everybody like has a bedroll or something under their head, but you just kind of shrug, move a rock over, and just rest your head on it, and then close your eyes like you're plank, just straight gun.
Yep.
You are attempting to sleep with 100% efficiency, like you are. So you are now a bit on your own here for Blackfeather. So go ahead and make your first perception check now that it is quieted down a little bit. You can make this one at advantage.
No.
Oh, you're good. It's quiet. Nothing seems to be coming your way. You check in with Yennefer once or twice. She doesn't see anything of interest.
I hum a little tune to myself. You know, just another manic solstice by the Bat Angles. Pass the time.
All right.
You sure you don't
go.
want my ass? I just say that in my sleep.
Is there anything else you would like to do before you make your last perception check and start rousing the party to move along?
No.
All right,
Nope.
Go ahead and make your last perception check for the evening at advantage. All right, you're good. You go around and start rousing everybody.
You can wake up now. Try not to trip on each other. They're all up.
All
Hooray!
right.
Can we go now?
I'd like
Sure.
a high five, Ezra.
Sure.
So
I'll get back.
Basil's still asleep.
yeah, you might need to.
That's efficiency right there.
I'm gonna go up to Ball Grand and sort of kick him a little, just sort of like a playful revenge for headbutting me the night before.
All right, so obviously he's asleep. So go ahead and roll me one. Are we kicking here?
No, I'm not like full on like gonna punt him. I
All
just
Do you? I'm basically wondering.
Just
Do you want
like-
it to hurt a little bit?
a little bit. Yeah.
All right. Roll
Just
me,
to like to the side though, you know.
roll me 1d4 and then divide it in half.
Okay.
Ooh. All right. You maybe had a little more resentment in there than you thought. Bulkgrand, you take 2 points of damage and wake suddenly.
He's just so frail.
What was that?
Forget about it.
Oh yeah, that happens. We're getting up though, so let's go.
Wait. Let's try to get Altgrand back. I mean, that was a fun night and all, but
We need to find out what happened.
we could use some firepower, probably.
How do we get
tells me
Alcran
that
back?
this isn't the right place to try to do anything.
I don't
What do
know
you
if you
think would
know
be
this,
better?
Basil, but we are in a cave miles underground.
Well, let's
That's
just walk
correct,
back.
big guy.
Well, they don't. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Now I'm picking up your accent. What the heck?
All right. Shyla, you said you had wanted to try something.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Altgrand Basil's body back. Or Altgrand.
Okay. What's this?
It's the body. I think you should hold this, and I think I'm gonna try a spell on you, but I think you should probably take your shirt off first. It'll work better. And
Okay.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
All right. As Bulkgrand just immediately goes, sure. Takes his shirt off. This is the first time really any of you have seen him without. You don't have a zipper. You see that much like the device on the back, the piece on the back of Altgrand's neck, there seems to be other similar items, but are below the skin level, just small, almost look like nodules in some places along his torso and arms.
okay. I'm gonna cast Restore and see if that helps.
All right. As you hold your flame pendant between your hands, wondering, you know this could do this, you just hadn't had a need to yet. You take Altgrand's head within your hands and close your eyes and start focusing. At this point, Bulkgrand, you close your eye. Obviously, you will need to close your eyes and focus as well. The rest of you see Silver's flame start to lick up from Shyla's hand and circle up her arms and around Altgrand's head. It doesn't seem to be giving off any heat, and the light is a very strange quality. Wasn't sure if you're going to do this. We can do this in private, or we can have everybody pretend that they don't hear what I'm going to say.
Is
It's
this
up
for
to
me?
you. It's Shyla and you.
We can do it here.
Right.
Yeah, it's fine.
Shyla, you see darkness all around you. And as you are focusing, trying to draw out this power of the amulet, you almost expected to hear her voice again. But all you get is that sense of warmth. And as you sit in the darkness, a small patch of light in front of you is just a little brighter. And then a little brighter. And as you move towards it, you can start seeing images. It looks like just mundane stuff, people talking, strange cities that you've never seen before, something that maybe looks like you, but everything's a little fragmented. Some faces are blurry, and as you get closer, you hear mumbling, and as you get closer and closer, you see Ulgren, very similar to how you just left a moment ago, but sitting, his knees hugged to his chest, his hands over his ears, and in the background, through all these images, you hear this chorus of voices, thousands and thousands, murmuring endlessly. Some getting louder, some getting softer. It's just rolling ever there. What do you do?
I'm gonna go up to him and touch him gently on the shoulder, try to get his attention.
All right, okay. This is the first since you pushed Basil into the forefront. The sensation is that you've been fighting is around you. It's not quite the same as the voices. It's this still the darkness. Normally, when you're in your own headspace, yes, your memories are shattered, disjointed, nothing's quite clear, nothing ever stays long enough for you to make any sense of it. And of course the voices, the murmuring is always there, but the darkness has not been there before. And then you feel Shyla's hand on your shoulder.
I just kind of slowly look up. What does Shiloh look like?
That is up to Shyla. How does Shyla picture herself? Does she picture herself as she once was, or as she is now?
As I once was.
And before you, you see Shyla, younger, long flowing hair, both sides of her face unblemished by scar or mark, a nice, gentle summer dress, open sleeved, not the normal voluminous robes she normally wears. The same happy smile, but not that edge of pain that's behind it. It's, you know it's Shyla, but at the same time you're surprised that, oh god, hey, wow, this is Shyla.
How old is she?
I'm just gonna reach a hand out.
I
Do you
take it.
All right. With that, the warmth passes. You feel passes through you into Ulgrand. The flickering silver fire cascades out from you. The darkness is torn apart, like ripped, like cheap cloth, like cotton, in a way. And as you feel the pressure release, that anger, that violence going away, you thought the memories would become clearer, Shyla. You thought you'd... But no, you see in Ulgrand's mind is nothing but a shattered, disjointed mishmash of just vague, blurry images. Nothing is clear, nothing makes sense. And that murmuring you thought was part of it, no, it's there, and it's actually louder. And with that, everything starts to fade, and you two come back into yourself. For the rest of you, it's been merely a few seconds. It's as if the flames recede back into Shyla's amulet, and the two of them are back.
Why did that take so long?
Both Pourquoi and I are shirtless, and he's on my shoulders.
That's what you guys open your eyes to find Adventure and Pourquoi shirtless, and Pourquoi's pretending to be Basil for him since Adventure was a little sad about losing Bulk Grand.
Yeah, I made a friend real quick there.
Basil, being still in charge right now, is just kind of intensely looking at Shyla.
I'm sorry I played a trick on you. Here's your shirt back.
Thanks for the shirt.
With that, Basil starts chittering inside, chittering there in your hand. Eyes blinking, coming back to normal function.
What kind of spell was that?
It just comes with the jewelry. It's awesome.
I'm gonna start scribbling in my notes.
All right, you all
I think Basil and Altgrind are back in their rightful places now.
rightful places, and you no longer are maddened by the experience.
All right. Then I'd like to immediately grab Uzra and like half hug him.
Hey!
And-
Let me finish this sentence. Come on.
What, Altgrind? What happened?
Yes, what happened?
The voices.
Can you
That's
be more specific?
all Altgrind can say about it.
How are they now?
The voices are there, but they're not driving me like they were.
You're not gonna headbutt me again?
Not unless you deserve it.
Fair enough.
All right, with that, you guys pack up and are ready to go back on towards the adventure and tracking down this person.
Adventure!
Yes.
Where to?
At this point, you guys will head back to this crossroads here, as that is the only way off this outcropping. Yep. You blow the horn, Pourquoi?
Figuratively.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I'm just
What
checking.
does that mean?
We had a few moments of detours, so we just...
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So before you, you know which direction the path to the south goes. There is the path to the north and the path back to the east.
So where we are now is a dead end, right?
You came off the platform, and I'm saying you guys made your way to the crossroads
Oh,
here.
I'm sorry.
No
But
worries.
that platform we were on was... a
Oh
dead
yeah,
end.
that was a dead end.
Can we see? I guess it'd be near the starting platform. From
At this point,
where we're at?
your vision goes to about as far as where I drew that line.
Okay.
You know that a path, the two paths may intersect. You don't know, is it directly or is there another platform or?
Well, I'm gonna consult my notes and let them know that that path sort of goes towards the direction of the starting platform.
Oh, let's go north then.
All right.
I mean,
You guys-
it might be worth checking out a loop in case we have to use it later.
What kind of distances are we talking?
I would say the east path. If they do directly connect, you'd be looking at least about an hour to walk all the way back to the starting point.
Okay. Yeah, that's not really gonna be a quick investigation then. I'll take one.
Yeah.
So as you're consulting, passing out leftover meat pies.
Let's head north.
All right, you guys head north. Eventually, the path. Hold on. Splits off again in a Y. You can go to the northwest or the northeast.
I don't see anything.
You don't see it on the map?
No.
No.
Does anyone else?
Oh, that's
Nope.
stupid. That makes no sense. Fine.
There it is.
Oh, alright. I guess it just took a minute to show up.
Yeah, I guess. Fair
Weird.
enough for me.
You can go to the path goes further up and then it branches to the northwest and the northeast. It is your choice.
I suppose we should probably look for traces of, I don't know, passage.
Alright. Does someone want to make a perception check?
Yeah, I will.
Oh, no.
No, that's good enough. It has been some time, but you actually find some spent water skin on the right-hand path a little bit up. So it's newer. You're guessing your quarry has gone this way to
go.
the...
Yep.
And
Yeah.
in celebration, Porquois backflips.
That was a front flip.
Oh, sorry, front flip. Adventure, you kind of half handstand and then yeah.
The somersault.
Just like
To-
the one little kick thing and then back down.
To save drawing it out, you guys proceed up to the right. There's one more platform, but the platform is against a wall, and there is a hole, a natural cave passage into the wall. You guys, obviously, I would guess, proceed forward.
Yeah.
All right.
What
As
was
you
it?
guys,
Can I see anything?
make a history check with advantage for your stone cutting.
Manage. Nice.
These are consistent. Yeah.
It's cut stone.
It's cut stone.
The entryway it is unnatural. It has been mined and then at some point long ago was actually tried to look to be finished to be nicer.
It's
But it
old
is-
and it was an actual structure, possibly, or at least an archway.
Guys, it's
you-
cut stone.
You don't recognize anything besides that, like any history or anything about it.
I don't recognize anything besides that.
All right. What's that
As you guys continue on, the passageway is a comfortable height, and as you're walking further on, you can see evidence that there at times may have been side passages coming off of here, but have collapsed over time. As you continue forward, you see that the ground actually transitions from natural cave stone to almost a cobbled road, like cobblestone road, and you start seeing some more embellishments as you go.
Can I
Go
take
ahead.
a look at one of the embellishments?
Yes, go ahead and make another history check with advantage. It's
Slightly
enough.
better.
You've seen pieces like this when you were in school, at when little elementary age Uzra at Serbial Elementary School went to the Natural History Museum and all that. It looks like ruins of a drow city. Possibly, though, also Durgar. It's that similar Underdark structure. It may have been back before conflicts rose heavily between the Durgar and the Drow that this roadwork may have been made by the Durgar to connect the two civilizations for trade.
Some restaurants are like
I'll relay that.
And as you guys continue forward, the top of the cave starts getting taller and taller and taller, till suddenly it opens up, and in front of you is, you may have to zoom out a bit, is a great, beautifully constructed, I mean it's starting to fall apart, bridge in front of you. Can you guys see this by chance?
no.
No,
Okay.
better
Not
token.
either.
All right, so yeah, I was hoping. What is your marching order coming out of this cave? As you see, it's opening up, and you see slight light ahead of you, as if a natural like fungus and crystalline structures are starting to provide a little bit of low light for you.
Well, I'm up front.
All right.
Does anyone trust me to be in the back behind everyone yet?
I think our similar marching order. I'll stand near the back and watch the
I'm
rear guard.
up there with Blackfeather.
I'll be in the middle.
Alrighty.
This is hot. Pourquoi's on my shoulders still.
Hit the front flip and land it back on your shoulders.
You.
I'll say
Oh,
I'll say
damn.
you two. I'll say you two are right next to each other for now. Makes it easier.
Okay.
User, you're in the
I'm
back.
sure we'll get down if shit hits the fan.
User, you're
just
in the
like,
back. Shyla
I'm in the middle.
and Malmore are in the middle.
Wow.
And Altgrand, are we trusting Altgrand with the back, or is he kind of dead center right now?
He can be in front of me, but
All right.
yeah, I want to keep an eye on him. So.
All right. All right. So, what I would do for now is I will control you guys as a group. You're definitely seeing this beautiful immense structures around you. User don't even need to roll. You know this is your people used to come down here. The tunnel runners were known for when they explored the deeper depths, and they would talk of these wondrous ancient Duergar cities and Drow cities, very dark and menacing architecture, but yet still pretty and beautiful in that kind of danger and darkness.
I'm furiously sketching in the notebook, just fascinated by this.
You know that it's been probably close to a millennia since a dwarf has seen what you're seeing, and relaying this, you let everyone know that probably you're not sure if human eyes or elven eyes have ever actually laid on the things you see before you. In a way, even with the tense situation you guys are in, the hunting down a criminal to clear your name, though it has already been cleared, and help bring this chapter to a close of what's happened, you're still awestruck. This is a wonder that people didn't even know existed anymore. Though you do know, Uzra, from the conversations with the tunnel runners, you still have not come across. You think now that you're coming to deep places and old tombs and lost ways, and you fear what fallen ones forced to serve a vengeful master could mean.
Hey Uzra, real quick. Trade me. I have a level 2 uncharged Residuum Stone. Trade me for an uncharged level 1.
I don't have an uncharged level 1. I only have a charged level 1.
Well, I'm gonna put the uncharged stone into Basil and start recording.
All right. It is 3 hours per charge. So now that you have that in there, you have roughly 6 hours of technically audio and video that you can capture with that stone.
Okay.
Do you just leave them on your shoulder, kind of like a body cam, kind of?
At least for this entrance, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Do you guys wish to proceed forward willy-nilly? Do you wish to roll a group stealth check? What do you wish to do?
We can take a long rest if you guys want. I got a lot of sketching I could do.
I've had enough long rests.
Maybe we should go shopping for several.
All right, back to the surface, guys. It's only a 3-day trek.
Yeah,
But
we're
this
good.
place has huge tourist potential. We should really consider the adventure group being a tourist group.
No, this is
about
the
this.
adventure
Awesome.
base.
Oh, that'd be cool.
We can sell tickets down here.
Can we just
Have an
get-
adventure base in an old drow city.
The giant statue of me.
People pay money for this stuff. It's historical.
It's more than historical. This is just lost to the ages. No one really believed this stuff was actually down here still.
So we could charge double for this. That's what you're
At least. Maybe 3 times.
Can we stealthily walk forward?
Yeah, let's do that.
Sure. All right. That will be, as a group, I'll say it's about 20 feet of movement at a time. I'll move you all together. So for now, everybody roll me a stealth check.
Can I point out that I'm not actually going to be stealthy, but I'm going to be moving slow because my head's in my notebook, trying to sketch.
For everybody, apparently.
Shyla just screamed.
Still roll me a stealth check at disadvantage then.
Okay. That's fine. Because it is really not my priority.
Hold on. Let me, I forgot for a minute. I forgot for a minute that I was Malmore, so give me a moment here.
Oh, he's not back for this one either?
No.
He's running like a 5K tomorrow or something.
Yeah. Dang. Alright. Ulgrin, you see Uzer about to make some noise and kind of guide him. Like, you're keeping him in check. With Malmore's stealth, he's able to even overcome that critical failure there, Shyla. I mean, you make some noise, but he's able to dampen it a little bit.
I think we lost Pourquoi somewhere. I don't see him.
Oh,
Yeah, I think he slipped on some camouflage and
yeah.
slipped away.
Just so you understand, to do a Batman disappear is a 30. To cease to exist from the game, like at a point back in time, is plus 30.
Oof.
Like literally, people forgot they saw you like 3 sessions ago. If you get plus 30, so you guys move a little ways forward. I'll say to about here. Go ahead. You can proceed with another stealth check, or just proceed on. At this point,
should keep stealthing.
All right.
Are we gonna do it every 5 feet?
Well, we didn't go 5 feet. We went about 10, 20 feet there.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
All right. The rest of you.
Oops.
Are you still
Mine rolled
sketching?
twice. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Like, that's not stopping.
Oh god.
Again?
One more and you go to jail or something. I don't know.
Swine flu.
Pourquoi, you still need to roll me another stealth check.
After the fireworks that I bought.
Not quite as well yet.
Alright, Shyla, you do make a bit of noise again. Luckily, everybody else passed, so they're able to somewhat cover for you. You guys...
Sorry.
You move a bit more ahead, and as you reach about here, you guys hear a dry grinding noise. Not quite grinding, like it's almost as if someone's rubbing 2 pots together, like 2 ceramic pots. Like they have a couple of them in their hands, and they're kind of trying to balance them, and they're grinding together a little bit.
I'm surprised we have a frame of reference for what that sounds like, but...
Guys, I'll scout ahead.
Alright, everybody waits there. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check, Blackfeather.
Oh.
You think you're mighty stealthy?
I'm so cool.
You make it
Stealth roll.
to here, and you feel a tingling against your shin, and you thought you're in like attack mode, like okay, all right, go, and you just feel a tingle against your shin, and you unfortunately girly meep in response. Like whew, and you look up. Hold on.
The darkness is pointing.
Yeah, hold on. Plodding slowly in your direction.
What the fuck
It's just
is
moved
that?
And-
like 40 feet all at once. That's not
Uh-huh.
super slowly.
Well, it has 40 feet of movement, so you watch it slowly as it comes out of the darkness. And you... Hey, come on now. We just spent an hour fixing Altgrind. I need to pick the pace up here a little bit. And as it comes within range, you are surprised to see a large skeletal minotaur in front of you. And though this creature has no vocal cords to speak of, you hear... Roll for initiative.
That's terrifying.
Alright.
Oh, by the way, did the cool noise come through? I really hope it did.
Yeah, it did.
I did.
Ah!
It wasn't
I
even
didn't
a
select my
whale.
character, but I want that.
Alright, I'll add you in manually.
Yeah, mine didn't work.
For some reason, Yennefer has mighty roll.
Hold on, let me just... roll your initiative normal, and then I'll edit it. Altgrind. Pourquoi?
There we go.
If for some reason my initiative went to Yennefer instead of me.
I got
Did
to
you have
accidentally roll that 3 times
Alright,
and still
roll
roll
yours.
8.
Roll yours again. And I'll switch them. Alright.
Damn, Shyla.
25
Yeah.
Pourquoi.
This is
Stop
this
rolling a
fight's-
D1.
20.
What kind of die is it? It's...
It is a line.
It's a piece of paper.
Well,
I guess that would be a D2.
yeah, it would have to be like a Mobius strip if it was to be a D1.
An immovable rod, one might call it.
Oh.
No. A Mobius strip.
Alright, and that's...
Can you stop talking?
You guys.
Be right back. Just gonna refill my drink real quick.
Alright. And with that, round 1 begins. Pourquoi? You see a Minotaur, reanimated Minotaur zombie in front of you.
Alright, there it is.
Well, actually, yeah, it's in the distance. You saw this coming because you all of a sudden hear over the ring just since Blackfeather saw it first. Shit.
That thing with
How do we
horns.
handle diagonal movement?
What? Well-
Moving diagonally is just a like
Yeah, it's the
adjacent
same.
tile.
Yeah.
ha. You're a skeleton, have no penis.
Yes.
I rolled in chat. Zach.
What was that? Oh, you rolled.
He vicious mocked.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna tell you, he rolled a 15.
It's a wise skelly man.
Yeah, it just. What do you say to him that does not
I
seem to
said
affect
he didn't
him?
have a penis.
Oh,
You missed that?
That wasn't for you.
oh, sorry. I thought that was I thought that was a commentary on my token work. Sorry.
I just pictured
the-
the giant skeleton just going, yes.
Just
Actually,
nods.
doesn't even react. It just. It
You are correct.
it just at this point it hears you, turns.
Still don't have a dick, dude.
That's that, man.
You just hear me laughing hysterically behind him.
That is a free action. That is fine. All right. Does that end your turn, Pourquoi?
That does.
Blackfeather, you are up.
Casting Witch Bolt at the enemy.
Go ahead and gas Witch Bolt
At the enemy.
at the enemy. That is a hit.
Nice.
Right. Yeah. He takes as the electrified bolt shoots out and connects between the two of you, and the energy pulses out towards it. You see him take some damage. First blood to Blackfeather.
That's all I can
does
do.
that- Does that end your turn? You still have your movement and bonus.
Even though I have to hold the bolt?
As
Pretty
long
sure
as you stay. As long as you stay within 30 feet of him, the bolt, once it does the damage, the bolt is connected, but it's not on like the visual spectrum anymore.
Yeah, if I back up or anything, it's going to break the bolt because it's past
Okay.
30. I'm just going to
Alrighty.
stay.
Sounds good. All right, Uzra, you are up.
All right, let's do some measuring.
He said he didn't have a penis.
Yeah. Real quickly.
Uzra's measuring his phallic symbol. Right.
Oh, cool.
I like that word. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna sort of sidestep a little bit here. Just get people out of my way. I'm just gonna take a shot at the guy.
Shoot him.
All right, in
I
classic
have a 100-foot range, so.
quick draw fashion. Do you have a duster, by the way, Uzra? I've always meant to ask you. Like, are you fully embracing the cowboy lifestyle with this one?
Not fully embracing, but
Is it Heinz?
Do you
I
wanna
think
be
a
able-
duster is fine. Yeah.
So you dramatically throw the duster back, catching it with the other arm, and the quick draw up to, and go
and
ahead
mostly has
and
pouches on the inside, but
yeah.
for like
yeah.
books.
You,
But yeah.
You're like, you are a Robert Liefeld cowboy at this point, just freaking pouches everywhere.
Yeah.
Is this a comic book audience? It does not sound like from your reaction it was.
Alright. Well, I am gonna shoot him, so
Alright, go ahead.
let me get to my character sheet.
Was it on the beach?
I'm gonna spend a grit to
Alright.
take advantage on it as well.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Okay. So that's 7.
Alright.
Then I'm going to use my firearm expert to take a extra shot as a bonus.
Alrighty.
I'm not gonna advantage this one.
Yeah.
Imagine that's 10.
Yeah, that
Roll.
hits. Go ahead.
Yeah. Alright, well, 3.
Alright. Pew, pew! Your 2 shots fire off. You see them hit and chip the bone, and, you get it, he's undead and everything, but you really wish he'd react. Like, he's
Not satisfying.
and just standing there. Alright, does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. It is the Minotaur Skeleton's turn.
I'm sorry, I can't help but be a little nervous at his name being
Right.
Minotaur Skeleton 3.
A little bit of foreshadowing there.
Or boating.
I don't know what it is.
am Minotaur Skeleton 3.
Next time, call him Bob, Alfie, George.
So, though the undead Minotaur does not feel emotions as it did in the living realm, a ghost of that is there. Minotaurs don't like being shot with magic shit or bullets.
Sure.
Good.
His eyes lock on the closest person that did damage to him, and with a mighty, he charges at you, Blackfeather, and as he is running at you, you're expecting him to come back and swing with the axe, but as he brings the axe back, he actually dips his head down and comes charging at you with the two great horns on top of his head. He is going to make a gore attack on you.
Yeah, they're not that great.
They're pretty good.
And I'm guessing a 9 does not hit.
Does not.
What'd I tell you?
You're able to step back out to the side as he goes to attack. But with that cacophonous roar back towards the direction he came, you unfortunately hear...
I don't understand you. Initiative.
The initiative skeleton.
Hold
Part of
on.
a secret society.
That's one. So these 3.
My best attempt at answering.
Hey, and with that,
Oh.
4 cacophonous, 3 additional come from the distance.
Oh boy.
Hey, Shyla.
Who's up?
Hold on, let me reorder and then get us back to where we were.
Hey, Shyla.
Yes.
We're on a bridge.
Yeah.
Oakgrand, you're up.
Do you have a point that you can throw your wind tunnel from?
Me?
Oh, just from you.
All right. Well,
Hmm?
I'm going to.
Is there a plane
Just
taking off?
plane? Yeah.
Yeah, and the great underground plane takes off. No, some kid on a little scooter.
Completely unrelated. Just...
Yes, the historical drow biplane.
Yes. The terrors of the Underdark sky.
I'm gonna hex this Minotaur.
Alright, you go ahead and hex the Minotaur.
He's hexed.
Alright. What are you
I'm gonna hex strength.
Alright.
I think said only 3 more showed up.
No, 1
5.
responded and then another 3 responded.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, so 4 additional total roars have been heard in the darkness.
And
No,
then
no.
I'm gonna shoot it.
I'm gonna do yellow for strength. Alright, go ahead. Yeah, that hits. Alright. As you raise up your hand in front of you, crackling energy shoots out, skimming right past Blackfeather, dealing 6 damage total to our Minotaur friend here. Does that end your turn?
It does.
Oh, grand. Alright. Alright, he is going to... Yep. Spending his both action and movement, he is going to double dash up to here. Just all of a sudden, out of the darkness, you see another Minotaur charging towards you. And that is going to end his turn since he spent double movement to get there.
Yeah, how wide is the bridge?
You can measure it. It is literally 15
15 feet.
I would say. Actually, go from the edge, like the crenellations there.
Okay.
It's rough terrain, so say about 20 feet.
You don't have like a boar or
25.
something, right?
I do. Horn of the Ram, baby.
All right. Do you wish to use Yennefer to deliver anything? Black
I don't have touch spells, so no. I just
Alright,
wanted to
so-
fly out of the way, basically.
All right. You can send her up to scout further if you'd like to see, say, where the end of the bridge is, how many enemies, so on and so forth, officially.
You get about there, I guess.
Yeah. That's good enough, yeah. All right, that ends your turn.
Yep.
All right. And with another... I'm going to keep using that. It is fun. Another Minotaur uses its entire movement to charge up along the very edge of the walkway here, up to his compatriot. And that is going to end his turn.
Just come to me, Charlotte. It'd be so easy.
Adventure.
All right. I would like.
You
What?
see some guys that want to play.
Yeah, they want to fucking play. So I'm just gonna fucking roar out in a rage, one might say.
All right.
And I'm gonna charge up here. Hang on.
No problem.
I'm gonna stand right in front of Blackfeather.
Underneath the lightning bolt?
How do what do I like? Is that a problem?
He's a large monster. You, Blackfeather, you can move back 1 square if you want. I would allow it.
All right,
Beep, beep.
move there. Take a swing.
I don't know why that's so.
All right. Did you? Don't forget to take your rage away.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Wish someone could take my rate.
That hits.
Whew.
Aren't you happy I made those macros for you, sir?
Yes, sir.
With a mighty swing with the sound of cracking bone as Adventure's great axe, the Adventure axe, impacts, you hear, and part of the torso of this undead Minotaur is caved in a little bit, and it's staggered. It's looking a little bit rough. You and it is a little intimidating. You just shouted down the Minotaur a bit there, sir. Does that end your turn?
Can I attempt to intimidate it? Like actually intimidate it? Following that epic attack?
You can certainly try.
Normal?
Yeah.
Whew.
Blackfeather and Pourquoi are a little bit intimidating, but it just stares at you with vacant socket, empty eyes. There's not enough life in it to understand fear.
Got it.
Lest it be of the holy variety.
Understood.
All right.
It's a damn good roll.
Put some holes in them.
All right, that ends your turn. Malmore is up.
Got something for you, Adventure.
Did you horn the ram up there? Or no?
No.
You didn't
Oh,
declare it, sir.
I just put it up there so that you knew that
Yeah,
the
he posted
ability.
in
I don't
chat,
think
so I was
I'm
just
even-
curious.
Yeah.
I'm not even in a good position to do that, so.
Give me 1 second.
Riley, do you have a fire spell?
Oh yes, many.
I've got 10 vials of holy oil.
Oh, that's fun.
All right.
Good to apply to a weapon.
I am
Smash it on the ground.
I am sad. I wish Brandon was here. because I've been waiting for him to be able to use this, but I will do it in his stead. So, Malmore runs up. He sees the undead beast in front of you. And Blackfeather, Porquois... No, all of you notice as he grows closer to them, these two metal bracers on his wrist start to emit a faint light. And in classic Dragon Ball Z style, you see him shift into a horse stance and start moving his arms, and as you watch, energy starts condensing between his hands, and he pulls back and fires a blast. Yes. if you would like to adventure while I do the roll.
No, that's all right.
Gatling gun.
All right. With that, he fires.
Righteous.
Righteous. Yes. With that, hold on. That was a 15. It
So
hits.
great.
So great.
And it does 14 points of radiant damage as it hits.
I thought this was radical.
7 radical damage.
He spent.
That'd be so
No,
good.
so he's down to 3 because I didn't.
Can it
do
be
that.
canon that Malmore just looks like a small Keanu Reeves now?
Whoa.
You guys can talk to him about that, but with that, the smoke rises off his hand, and he's just like, oh. And that is going to end Malmore's turn.
If that's the truth, I would totally. I don't know what the other actor's name is, but I would be a very large version of him.
I never healed Malmore from the long rest, so there we go. All right, so it
14 damage
is.
didn't kill him.
He. There are little pieces of bone falling off of him, like
Okay.
the act at which terrified Basil would probably kill this thing. This one gonna expend its entire movement to run up there and end its turn. Shyla, you are up.
Yay. Alright. Great. I'm going to be casting Scorching Ray.
Got raised for days at level 1. Well, your lowest level, or are you upping it?
Let's go ahead and up it. Let's do a
Alright,
level
you
2.
get All right, you get an additional for each level up. You get an additional raise. So now you get to roll 4 times.
Yeah.
You got raise for days.
Oh, that's not happy.
Hmm. Alright, let's...
I think that means she crits.
I
Let's
wish.
try. There we go.
Hey!
Ooh, yeah. All right.
Wow.
All right. Which one are you doing that to? I should have had you declare that to start.
Ah, sorry. I was just gonna do all 3, and I didn't. Let's do left to right.
All right. So, then let's roll the hits for all of them, then we'll do damage individually.
All right.
Just like
You get 1 more ray, since it's normally 3, and you're casting it a level higher. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Full spectrum.
now we will do the damage, but do remember you need to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
good
Okay.
God.
Oh, thank God.
Damage for each one.
No, it's 1 spell. It's just for the spell.
Great.
Oh. So roll the Constitution saving throw for me first, and then we'll work everything else out.
Okay.
A lot of math here.
Yeah. You are good. You keep your magic in check fine. So you can click Scorching Ray under the 26 and the 17.
Okay. And 7.
All right. So that's going to be... that's 7, but I'm doubling it because I hate the way this thing does crits. So that's 14 to the first one. So he takes 14 damage. You missed the one that looks like he's on death's door. The third one takes 9. And were you coming back to the middle? Well, it doesn't matter. You critically missed on the last one, so it just flies off into the darkness.
Okay.
All right. And you deducted your spell points for the level 2 spell.
Coming up.
All right. Is that you end your turn?
Yes.
Alrighty. Pourquoi?
Alright, so tell me about the oil.
All right. Holy oil. Normally
Like
it's
the
you.
application of it, that's all. Like, what-
Yeah. You can. It's 3 application per like medium sized weapon, 1 application for a large weapon, and about 10 applications for ammo.
But what is it? It's like a action.
I would say you have it bonus action. You can use it as a bonus action. Apply it.
Okay, how about applying it to somebody else's weapon?
Yeah, since I let you do potions as a bonus action, yeah, I'd be fine with that. He's not unconscious, so yeah, he or she is not unconscious, so yeah, bonus
How
action,
about handing an item to somebody else?
free action.
Alright. I'm gonna hand one to Adventure and one to...
Yeah, they're right next to each other. That's fine. You just hold your hands out with a vial of holy oil apiece. All right, so
Nice.
each of you have a vial of holy oil. As a bonus action, you can apply it. So Adventure, as a bonus action, you can apply it to your great axe that uses the entire vial. But for the
Okay.
next 4 rounds, you will do an additional 1d4 radiant damage on top
Okay.
of.
Radical damage.
Alright, so then for my bonus, I'm put it on my weapon.
Okay.
Let's get killed.
All right, go ahead and roll for an attack. That hits.
Bleedy guy.
Rapier. You just raped him.
Go ahead and roll damage. And with that, you swipe up with the rapier as, with the oil coating it, and the blade itself, like, kind of thinks, doesn't do a huge amount of damage, but as you swipe up, white flame is bursting off where it hits, and it cries out. Oh, no.
Hold on, that's not a damage.
No, that's fine. It doesn't matter. It had 1 hit point left.
Oh,
it was gonna
got it.
fucking die.
It wouldn't have been the radiant damage anyway. Oh, I do
Oh, it's
more
not
damage
dead.
on that.
And it is dead
Oh, it is.
as it crumbles to dust in front of you, Pourquoi, from that 20 rapier hit.
Well, you roll damage by clicking on the word rapier in chat.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
You
Oh, I
no.
see. I have to click on the fucking chat.
yeah.
I don't do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I think.
It doesn't matter. It had 1. I wasn't really worried about it. But yeah. First kill to Pourquoi. So you still have your movement.
This dude's gonna swing at me though if I move.
Yes.
But I'm not gonna move.
All right.
You know what?
That
No.
ends-
Let
oh,
him fucking swing
alright.
at me.
Okay, so he will make a reaction attack with his great axe. 8. That misses.
Yay. Okay. Figure better that than like 4
Yeah.
fucking hitting me.
Probably good call.
Yeah, just let him hit me like
All
they
right.
always do.
You have resistance right now, though.
The last one here comes running in. Here,
I took
there you And that ends his turn since it was double movement to get there. Blackfeather, you're up. You see a now herd of Minotaur heading your way.
Fantastic. All right. I'm going to take the bonus action to dump that holy oil on my entire quiver.
All right, so that would be you have 10 shots.
Got it.
Basically, it's 10 shots is how many shots you can get, having it be properly covered to do the additional radiant. So go ahead.
Go fire at that guy. Short
right.
bow.
Lucky for you guys, these guys have no AC. Yeah, that hits. And apparently my Minotaurs can't roll for shit.
And that's +4 with the holy?
You roll 1d4.
Oh, what? Wow, what are you doing, computer?
Flash roll 1d4.
Yeah.
So, it does... that would be 2 radiant damage since it is undead. So you do a total of 9 as your arrow hits and a flash of radiant energy bursts from his shoulder where it impacts.
All right. And then I'm moving back.
All right.
And I'm done.
That ends your turn.
Guys?
Uzra.
Alright.
No, you're raging. You're just like...
Get some.
Veins popping out. Get some.
Alright, I'm gonna move up a little bit. Okay. And let's see. This one was hit and this one wasn't, right?
Yes. Oh, no, they were both hit. Just
Okay.
the one on the left has taken more damage than the one on the
Right, that was the crit one. Okay. I'll shoot that one.
All right, go ahead and roll. That, my friend, boing, ting, just the little piece of remaining armor on this Minotaur just ricochets off of it.
Good aim.
I'll action surge for a second shot.
So as you see that, you're like, oh, fuck you. Yep, that hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Not good at running gun, so.
All right, 5 damage.
And then, can I reload it as my bonus?
Yes.
That's my 4 shots.
Yep.
Alright, that's
And
my turn.
all right. Algran, you are up.
Alright, well, my hex target died, so I'm going to use my bonus action to flip my hex to the skeleton number 2, the one on the right of the bridge.
The not
I'm gonna
bleeding
swap it
one.
to the not bleeding one. I'm going to swap it to a constitution hex when I do that.
All right.
How's that
There we
work?
go.
There's space for you. Drop a bomb. Dude.
I don't know. It's dust. It's just spitting dust. I don't know.
And then
It's
measure
ghost
real quick.
blood.
Yeah. What are you doing,
Alright.
sir?
I'm measuring real quick.
Uh,
I'm gonna
I feel a
shatter.
shatter.
Oh, yep. As long we don't need to throw the token down. Algran's not in the path, is he?
Adventurer's not, no.
Okay. Sorry. So go ahead, throw the card up there so I can see the save.
Oh, grand.
Yeah, I have to figure out what level I want to cast it at.
Okay.
Oh, Grand Horn.
We can
Sorry.
cast at level 3 right now, level 4, right?
I believe level 3. Let me look.
Can you
Double
cast
check.
their level spells?
That's
No,
what I
not
have to
yet,
double
no.
check.
Level
No, then
you shouldn't be able to.
no, you can only go. You can only cast at your highest. So DC 15 for the lot. All right. Saves. DC 15 Constitution. They rolled a 20.
The one is a disadvantage.
Oh, all right. He rolled a 9 then.
If he takes 20,
So,
the rest take 10.
okay. One moment. All right. And with that, that ends your turn, sir. All right. Bleedy Minotaur. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Well, he is going to charge you, Adventure.
Do it.
He comes running in at you and goes for a gore with his horns.
Negativo.
Oh my god, they...
I am the Senate.
Yet.
These motherfuckers have a
Fucking become
plus...
chancellor.
Can I just like
They have a-
just grab his horn?
No, it's not on your turn. You basically comes in for it, you can grab it and have pushed to the side so it doesn't hit you.
Fuck
And
you.
that ends his turn. Is Yennefer doing anything or just watching?
Just watching.
Would you like me to take her out of initiative for now, and then you can always bring her back in if you want?
Just leave her in. It's fine.
Okay. Alright, number 2. He's gonna run up and try to gore you as well, Adventure.
God. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. With that, I need you... First, you... Hold on. I'm not excited or anything.
Full save coming on.
Okay, yeah, you gotta make a strength saving throw for me.
He gets advantage on this, right?
Yep, he made it. But you take... I'm gonna total it up and then we'll half it. So you take 16 plus... you take 21 and a half, so 10. You take 10 damage.
Go.
But you are not knocked prone.
Hell no.
And that ends that Minotaur's turn. Adventure.
I am going to
Now,
send
remember, you have
through
not
the
a
ring. Oh yeah. Send through the ring real quick. I'm likely gonna need some help here.
I'm moving up.
As you,
Fuck this guy.
as you're raging, you say, "Oh,
Hey, asshole, don't forget to put your fucking oil on.
Yes, I'd like to use my bonus action to apply all of the holy oil to my great axe.
And adventure smash, and I'll say in adventure fashion, you just take this vial and smash it against the
Smash it,
flat of your
yeah.
axe, and you're just ready to go.
Just swipe
go
the
ahead.
glass bloody hand on my face and just go for it.
You're raging, it doesn't hurt. Go ahead and roll for attack.
I want to swing reluctantly because I want to kill the motherfucker who just, smashed me. But I want to swing at the bleedy asshole.
All right, go ahead.
You don't have the cleavy feet, right? You went for the other one?
No.
Okay.
The one that's bleeding.
that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Wow.
All right.
1d4,
He
dude.
takes. Yep, add 1d4.
God damn it! Sorry.
That's a good roll on a d4.
Okay. It was the first one, so that's 2. So that's gonna be 8 damage. He's looking mighty rough, but he is still up. Unless you want to try to move Adventure and provoke 2 attacks of opportunity.
Can't you double hit?
No,
He
not
is
on
not
this.
friendly.
Well, unless I'm frenzy raging.
Oh.
Yeah, and you would have had to declare that as your bonus action this turn.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll stay right.
Alright. Malmore is up. He is going to Kamehameha the injured one on the left again. that hits. So
that thing explodes.
Yep. This one explodes and turns to dust. And you know what? He's gonna spend one more key point, take himself down to 1. Because as a bonus action, he can do an additional blast. Let me read how I read this. Hold on. Oh wait, no, hold on. Used it once. Oh no, he is out of righteous strikes till he gets a short rest. So with that, he is gonna use his movement to come on up to here and spend a key point to go into patient defense. And that will end Malmore's turn. Alright, skeleton number 4 is up. Hold on, let me zoom in. Sorry, Pourquoi, you are within his line, and you look nice and soft and squishy.
Come and fucking get it.
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I can attack him, right?
Passed
Well-
right by him.
Okay.
He's a
No.
large creature.
Yeah, okay. Attack opportunity.
Swing for it.
Yep, just regular attack roll. Alright, that hits. And roll your 1d4.
Rage damage.
Radiant.
That's already on there.
Oh, yeah, that macro.
Oh, nice. That's
Get that radical
18.
damage.
18 damage.
Don't forget about those attacks, Papa.
Yeah. Alright, it does not unfortunately slow him down at all. And he's gonna
18
make
doesn't slow him down.
He's undead. Well, don't worry about it. He's rolling for shit.
Not again.
He's off balance now.
Yeah, and that misses.
He's missing
so
a leg.
It's about time
I
we
wanna-
get lucky on some attack rolls here.
It's not that I want to kill you guys or anything, but I'd like to hit something once in a while. Your turn, Shyla.
All right. I'm gonna shoot the guy close to me with Witch Bolt.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. Why did it do the entire description?
Your attacks, not your spells.
All right. Hold on. One more
No
chance.
problem.
Yeah.
Let's try from here. Ah, there we go.
Yeah, that hits. Okay. Go ahead, roll your damage. All right, that is 9 damage.
Yeah.
So
And he's ghost bleeding. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Yeah, I'd like to move up a bit.
All right.
enter.
Okay. Thank you. That's
All right.
good.
Pourquoi, you are up.
I am up. I had a plan, but then that thing started bleeding. So
It's quite a target.
let me go ahead and expose my chest to Adventure to inspire him.
All right,
A
Adventure.
raging-
You have inspiration. How much? What die does that
whatever you
add
wanna call
now?
it.
It's still 4, right?
1D.
Or 6. 6.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you're up to 1d6. So yes, Adventure. It's been a while since Pourquoi has gifted you inspiration. You get 1d6 to add to an attack roll. or a saving throw or a check, anything but damage, pretty much.
Okay.
What it's
Alright,
worth, it's always been 6. It just turns to 8 at level.
Oh,
5.
yeah. And then 10 after that.
Alright, and then just stabby stab.
Alright, go ahead.
Womp womp.
Yeah, swing and a miss, sir.
Shift.
Alright. Yeah, you can. You did your bonus action. It's 5 feet. You can move.
Yeah, there's just one
Oh,
square.
yep. Yeah, you did. Sorry, it looked like 2 for a second. All right, that ends your turn.
That took him a little bit.
Yeah. Adventure. This one's gonna charge up to you, and attempt to gore you.
Oh my god.
And he
Jesus.
Alright, well.
GG, boys.
so make a strength saving throw for me. You have advantage. You're fine.
It doesn't matter.
You don't, yeah. So you are not knocked prone, but you do get. Let me do damage.
Does anyone have a healing potion?
I'll take care of you, buddy.
That's gonna be 13 times 2 is 26 plus.
So 13.
No. 13, 26 plus 9, so 35 divided.
Yeah.
He gets a roll 3 d8s.
Why are we doubling the 2 attack rolls?
I decided, yeah, he crit, and I've been saying from now on with the crits we're just doubling the dice roll because it's more epic that way for everybody.
Yeah,
Everybody doubles dice rolls.
In this
Right, but
instance.
it already double rolled him in chat.
Right, and I also doubled Shyla's damage off the 2 rolls.
So we're doing
Before.
quads. Okay, quad.
Yeah.
Quad crits? Okay.
Yeah, it's easier than trying to rewrite it, and it makes crits feel more worth it, honestly.
So very worth it.
Yes.
You know, I'm feeling really worth it right now.
So that would be 30, so 12, 17 damage.
All right, I'm at 3 hit points. I whisper through the ring. I'm feeling really bad, guys.
Anybody can get to him before I can, because I gotta go the whole way around.
You know what? Like, I'm feeling like a minotaur just attacked me directly in the face.
That ends his turn. Blackfeather, you are up. Let me check Malmore's inventory, see if he has a health potion, because I may be able to just administer it to you as a bonus action.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh yeah, he's got 2. So if nobody can get to him before Malmore will give him a healing potion. All right, Blackfeather, you're up.
So I want to hold my turn in the hopes that Uzra or Altgran can take care of McBleedy in front of me.
Okay.
Because I'd like to cast Hideous Laughter on the guy right behind him.
Okay. So you can hold your turn just in hopes that he dies? And then
Yes.
when he goes down, okay. Yep, that's fine. Alright, then you just shout out when you're ready to cast it.
Okay.
Alright. Uzra, you are up.
Alright. Well, first things first, I'm gonna take a shot at Bleedy Skeleton over here.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna use a grip point for advantage. There we go.
Yeah, it does.
Let's see how he likes it.
Oh boy.
Alright, that's 16 times 2, so 32 points of damage.
On bleeder pants or?
Yeah. Unfortunately, he is still up.
Seriously?
Like, so close. Like,
All
you
right,
don't see how he's still up. Like, the bones are literally breaking. Like smaller bones are just literally falling off of him everywhere. But he's still like barely staying up, just shaking.
I can give potions as a bonus. You said.
Yes.
Okay.
Just
Fully
so you
aware
know,
that I'm
you.
gonna...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be
You
within
have a
melee
decently
range.
high AC, don't you?
Yeah, that's why I've been working my way up here from the back. So I'm gonna take some opportunity attacks, but I'm gonna move there.
Okay. You'll incur 1 opportunity attack from Bleedy McBleed.
Okay.
Alright. He will
I don't know why I like
swipe
that
at
so
you.
much.
18 to hit.
That's my AC.
That hits. And that is 20 points of slashing damage.
Sure.
You might need that for yourself there, buddy.
No, I'm fine.
Not as much as me, though.
Yeah, I'll give him the potion as a bonus.
Alright. He reaches... surprisingly just barely reaches it, Adventure, and shoves that potion into your frothing mouth. Is it a manufactured healing potion or a natural
Standard
healing
healing manufactured.
potion? Oh, okay. So make me a Constitution check, Adventure.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're
sorry,
good.
sorry.
No. Oh no, it was Constitution save. Sorry, but
Yeah,
you're
you
right.
did it.
You're fine.
Oh, I thought so.
I said the wrong thing.
I
You're good.
I
So
liked it.
2D. Yeah, NyQuil tastes awesome, especially in this scenario. 2d4 plus 4. Wait, no, you said standard?
Yes.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 4. Sorry. Nice. 10 points
Little
of
bit of
damage
juice.
back to you. And you're feeling a bit better. Yeah. Does that end your turn, Uzra?
Yeah.
Alright, Altgrand, you are up.
Alright. Oh, I am seeing the group in front of me having some issues there. I'm going to shatter behind right here. Hit these
Okay.
guys.
Did that arrow make anyone else laugh?
No?
Yeah, I thought
It
was
made
funny.
me laugh that it made you laugh, apparently.
I mean, I know why you thought it was funny, but...
Alright, so these two need to make... one of them has disadvantage. They both fail. So how much was that? 13.
14 for the
Plus 1. Yep, so 14 on you. And minus 13 on you. Alright, they're both, one's looking pretty rough, the one's still standing pretty fresh and pretty.
And then I will use my bonus action to Misty Step way back over here.
Okay. And Charlotte and Blackfeather, you notice. Oakran backs up a bit. And that ends your turn?
Yep.
I take it Yennefer is she chilling, or would you want her to try to distract?
Sure. Let's try a distraction.
I only mentioned it because I was worried you might have forgotten that she can do that.
Well, she's not very good at it. All right.
What's the
Back-
save on it?
Mimicry. I can't click it, so I can't show. DC 10 Wisdom.
Alright. These guys usually are not all that wise, so let's roll the 2 in the back first.
You think that, but couldn't tell me no chance you figure that out.
Those 2 rolled a 10. Let's see about Bleedy McBleed here. He rolled a 10 as well. They hear it, but yeah, they don't seem to care.
They got street smarts.
Yep. Alright, it's
Meanwhile,
the
Adventure's like,
bleedy-
whoo!
the bleedy one's turn. You know what?
Take bleedy one's
Hey, Adventure. Heads or tails? Heads or tails?
gonna go with heads.
Heads it is. He attacks Malmore. Alright. He brings up that great axe and swings.
At disadvantage, he patient defensed, right?
Yes, he did. Thank you.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that hits.
We tried, Malmore.
That is going to be
Rip.
18 damage. As you guys watch, he narrowly avoids it, but just it catches him right across the chest. Nice big open wound across Malmore's chest.
Do they even
There's
use their giant axes?
No, that was an axe. He
That
didn't
was the
gore that
axe.
Oh yeah,
Deal-
good. Actually,
So-
wow, I can read.
So as a teaching moment for you guys, the great axes have a much higher chance to hit, but I usually try to gore first because if I knock you prone, it is a automatic crit if I hit.
Cool.
Yeah. Today you learned. All right, that ends that one's turn. Adventure, you're up.
Okay, I would like to.
Got any more potions?
I'm gonna. Actually, I don't.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Rewind. Even though he was, it's not. Malmore is going to give you one on his next turn as a bonus action.
Okay. So Bleedy McBleeder in front of me to the right.
Actually,
on the board there.
Yeah.
Which
You
one? Which
can-
one? I don't.
One of them has a pink
Which one of
thing.
the? What's the pink thing mean?
He
which-
has
pink
disadvantage on Constitution saving throws.
Like this one has.
So that one. Which one of the two looks rougher?
The one that's ghost bleeding with you and Malmore down there.
So the one closest to me.
Yes.
All right. I am going to. I'm going to Horn of the Ram that one.
You have to charge at least
10
feet.
or something.
At least 10
Yeah.
feet.
10. Yeah.
At least 10
you
feet.
have to.
Okay.
Yeah. It's at least
All
10.
right, whatever.
feet, yeah.
Never mind. I'll just attack that one then.
All right. That hits.
Ooh. Damn.
That's
All
a
right,
lot.
and roll your 1d4 radiant damage as well.
Nice.
Just max rolls all around. Like, whew.
Yeah. And with that, as you strike up across it, breaking numerous ribs as your axe swipes up, the radiant energy bursting off your axe actually consumes him as he falls down to dust.
Like to gorilla slap my chest.
I will say that is a free action.
So
Just stare
All
Pourquoi directly in the eyes. That was for you.
Does that end your turn, adventure?
As I don't believe I have anything else that I can do. Yeah.
All right. It is now Malmore's turn. He is going to administer a standard healing potion, so make another Constitution saving throw for me.
Fuck.
All right, you don't get the dice roll, but you get +4 back. Basically, you kind of burp it, belch it back up. Don't really keep much of it down. So you take you get 4 health back.
Yeah.
And with that, Malmore is going to take a 5-foot step up and cover your rear, good sir. And he is going to make attack against Bleeding McBleederson there.
He's attacking me?
He will be doing. as he lines up in front of him, he pulls out a small stick, and you see, just like Adventure's axe, this beautifully short sword basically compiles itself in his hand as he goes to strike. And he misses.
Fucking, he throws it down the bridge.
But he has 2 key points stored in his bracers. He will expend one of them to follow up with a flurry of blows against him, which hits for 7 damage. And surprisingly enough, with that, Malmore pummels that Minotaur into dust.
He says to click twice. Oh, he's already dead. Never mind.
Yeah.
And with that, I cast Hideous Laughter.
There. All right. What's the saving throw on that? All right. Wisdom saving throw. So what's your spell DC? It's on your spell page at the top. 11. And he fails.
Prone.
All right. So creature returns hilariously funny and falls. The growling noise. Hold on. I don't think he has an intelligence less than 10.
He doesn't feel fear, but he thinks everything is funny.
Well, no, he has at least an intelligence of 6. Luckily, it's. Yep. So he is prone on the ground. The laughing noise is more of a. So
I'm just
he
like,
is now prone on the ground.
Adventure is standing there like. Just trying not to laugh.
It's a disturbing noise to hear from him. Yeah. That ends Malmore's turn. He's on the ground. Shyla, you are up.
All right. Let me see if I have any healing potions around here.
If I remember correctly, you took a lot of them.
That
was a while ago.
I'm okay. I have second wind.
Yeah. So right now your enemy is on the ground, prone, unable to move.
Automatic crit.
Yeah, but I can't hit things when they're down.
Area of effects do not suffer any disadvantage. Just something you have to roll for attack.
Yeah, just stay there. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah, I don't have to do anything. I'm just gonna heal everything. I'm gonna up and then cast potions out.
Heal wounds.
All right. So you going up? How many? Yep. Alrighty.
That's half my movement, and I can't.
I'll say is action. Are you doing an action and a bonus action? To just heal out,
yeah.
hand them out to everybody. All right.
Yeah.
I
have 2, so whoever's lowest gets.
Get those 2.
Okay.
All right. Are they manufactured or standard? Manufactured or natural?
Darn window. Hang on. They are manufactured.
All right. So Adventure and Malmore will make Constitution saving throws. Adventure, you are fine. Malmore is not. He gets 4 hit points back. And Adventure, yep. And there you go, Adventure.
I am back up and running.
Yep. All right.
Still shirtless.
And
still turned on.
You still have half of your movement left, Shyla.
Oh, I thought you said that. Okay.
No, I was saying you're using your action and your bonus action to give one and one.
Right, and I used my movement to get there. So that's everything.
Oh, I thought you said you used half your movement to get there.
Oh, sorry. That was, one action,
Okay.
half movement, 1 bonus action.
You can split it up for movement.
Yeah, you can. You don't. If you stop moving, you can still use the rest of your movement before your turn ends.
Yeah, but I did an action and half movement and bonus action.
Yeah, and you still have half your movement left. With 5e, just because you did something doesn't end your movement phase. The idea is so you can run and gun, like, I can run here, fire this, now run and hide in this corner.
But that doesn't make sense. Yeah,
Okay,
actually, I'm
whatever.
fine where I am, regardless.
Oh, okay. Pourquoi?
Old school
You were up.
gamers do not understand this.
Yeah. What do you mean this freedom of movement and action economy? This is bullshit.
Bullshit.
That is not in my chart. It's like a
No worries. Pourquoi? Start of round 5.
Is that a space?
Yeah.
It's the edge of the bridge.
Yeah. You're good.
Is that a space?
Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna gently touch this little dwarf on the head.
Heal wounds.
It's cure wounds.
Alright, you heal for 4, Uzra.
Man, that means
Alright,
I
does
rolled
that-
a 1 on that.
Yeah. Does that end your turn, Pourquoi?
Don't tumble over here.
Okay. Yep. You just tumble right around him. Oh. Yeah. Alright.
Between his legs.
It-
How about that?
It is his turn, and he can make another wisdom saving throw.
At the end of its turn.
Yep. So it won't be able to do anything besides make this.
And you landed him in his
And it's a 5, so he's still on the ground.
It's still funny.
Yeah, it's still funny in an undead sort of way. Yeah.
It's got a morbid sense of humor.
Yeah. Alright, you're up, Blackfeather.
I hold my action unless he gets up.
Alright, what are you holding? Like, bow and arrow? Shooting him?
Bow and arrow. That's fine.
Okay. Uzra.
Alright, I'm gonna first use my bonus action to take a second wind. To heal up a little bit. Nice.
Yes, that is very much
is
worth it.
5 HP. Alright, so I'm feeling pretty good now. So, I know I get disadvantage against down targets, but if Pourquoi is flanking him, is it back to normal?
Yeah, it's back to normal. He's flanking.
Standing on top of him, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't
is
make
the
sense.
worst- it is the worst D&D rule I've ever read.
Like, it does not matter. As long as he
No,
thinks
no,
this is funny,
hey.
like...
No, you're standing on top of him. He's prone. You're sitting and placing the gun barrel against his head. Roll at advantage. Fuck that rule.
Alright.
It is so stupid.
That weird rule.
Yeah.
Alright.
I understand if you're like a distance away, you know, because it's a smaller target. Kind of.
Yeah.
Alright, 22 to
I
hit.
imagine
Yeah,
that.
go ahead.
That's where-
Alright, 6 damage. And he
He
gets
also
to
gets
roll
to roll.
again.
At advantage.
Yep, let's see. That is an 18. He stands back up. Oh no, he's
Is he-
just not laughing
yeah.
anymore. He's just on the ground, but he's not laughing anymore.
Doesn't he get a crit for him being prone like that?
Oh, he does, right. So that's 12.
Yeah.
Actually,
Wait,
we're
I
quadding
didn't get my
damage,
quad
so...
roll.
Hold on, roll another damage dice.
Okay, that's D10.
One, and then another 6. So
Is that 20?
20 minus 6, so 14, an additional 14. There you go.
That's better.
Yeah.
All right. Do you still have your movement? If you wish to take it.
No, I'm good.
All right. Oakrand, way in the bleacher seats. You're up.
I am going to step over here. I think I can see him around Adventure there.
Let me hold on. I would say you would be firing at disadvantage since he's both laying on the ground and has partial cover from a 6-foot change meat man standing in front of him.
Then I'll
I speak of Adventure in a comment.
Yes. 9.
Misclick,
That
sorry.
misses. Just hits the ground at his feet to no avail.
I'll use my bonus action to grab my amulet and recharge a little bit.
All right. Adventure, that is the most off-key note you have ever blown out of Adventure Horn.
Adventure lose a turn.
Yennefer, does she do anything or?
Nope. Skip.
All right. Adventure.
All right, I'd like to. I want a reckless attack.
All
Wait,
right.
Don't you already get like auto crit since it's prone?
I would say we would do something insane if he critted. So he is
Okay.
welcome to reckless attack.
Fuck it.
Yeah, why not?
Wow.
Consistency. Actually, he since he is prone but not immobile, it wouldn't be. Yeah. Yeah. So go ahead, roll damage. Yeah, it's still a crit since it's hit. So roll another damage dice. All right, that's going to be 22. Yeah, it's enough. With that, you cave its head in.
Just launch inhumanly high into the air and just crash down on his skull with the axe.
You are welcome to do that, sir. Yeah, you Avengers leap into the air, axe double-handed above your head, just screaming, froth and spittle flying from your mouth, and bring the axe down on top of his head. And that ends combat, boys and girls.
As I come down, I look Pourquoi in the eyes. That was also for you.
All right. You guys can take a short rest here if you'd like. Spend any hit dice you need. Nothing worth finding. No money. The weapons are old and a little out of scale for you guys.
Extra 1d6 on those boys.
1d6.
All right. Yep.
Good rules for these heals.
I don't have anything. I'd help you if I could.
How do I take damage?
I'm close enough to full.
You took you maybe never. Oh, you took damage when Uzra woke you up.
Yeah, when I kicked you.
I'm already full.
Yeah, take the roll.
Adventure. Gonna be passing you 2 manufactured.
Oh shit. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for taking all the blows.
Yeah, I was. That was like the other fight in the cave. I was just taking slice after slice there.
Yeah, you're a meat tank as a barb.
It's been great, honestly. I like being
Yeah.
penetrated by multiple different species. It seems to be. It's a likable thing for me. It's a hobby, actually.
And with that,
The one time it happened in the dark, and
Malmore sits down, Lotus style, concentrates for a little bit, and is able to recharge his key points for a short rest.
So, for the manufactured healing potions, do I just add regular potion of healing, and then you just do the effects manually?
Yeah. What?
I can't find them in
What?
the compendium. Is what
Oh,
I'm
they don't
asking.
exist.
yeah, it's a
They don't
fake
exist.
item.
Just yeah, it's a fake item.
That's this world thing.
I just put standard
Yeah.
healing and then man and parentheses.
Or put an M in the front of it so you know it's manufactured. All right. So you guys, if you're ready to continue forward, you guys make your way across the bridge. You find a great double door in front of you. It is closed.
I would like to inspect it.
All right. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Where's the door? Oh. Or is it not on the map?
No, hold on.
Whew.
I'm gonna move you. Oh,
Gotcha.
there you go.
I'm gonna do an Arcana check then.
All right.
Can I
go
do
ahead.
a stone cunning history thing?
Yes.
Whoops.
You do not find any traps, and it does not appear to be locked.
Is it pretty?
Yes, it is pretty.
Nice.
And you see a inscription on it.
Can I read it? Or is it words or?
It is, unfortunately, it looks a little like Dwarven and Common mixed, but in a dialect you're not sure of.
Language proficiency? Me?
What languages are you proficient in?
Pretty much everyone we've run into so far.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got Elven, Dwarven, and Common, as I so blatantly put in chat earlier.
Any of our casters have comprehend language?
I do not.
No.
I have a scroll of it. If we want to wait an hour, I can make a gem. But that's about it.
That is up to you
Did
guys.
I send the Arcana check?
The arcane check, there is no magic on the door, but you do get a faint feeling of magics beyond the door.
I mean, it's just gonna be some stupid riddle anyway.
No, let's do riddle. Let's do riddle.
Can Basil read it?
No.
Okay.
Can I just pick the lock?
It's not locked.
I said
apparently.
no. I said it's not locked.
Like, we can just go in, but if you
Oh,
guys want to read it, we can. It just
Let's open the
takes an hour.
door.
Okay.
I mean, we
If-
kind of have all the time in the world right now. There's no enemies behind us as far as we can tell.
Long rest.
You're not shy.
Long rest. We
We're
fought
still
one thing.
chasing someone.
Yeah.
Shiloh, open the door.
Open the door.
All
Okay.
right, you open the door. I'm
Yes.
gonna see. Hold on, if I can just. There's a neat little thing I can do where I just pick you all up, and supposedly I can.
And drop us off the
No.
bridge.
Apparently.
And the game ends.
Oh no,
do we
that's
do
how it works. Hold on.
Chosen poorly.
No,
You
unfortunately, I
died.
can't do it from there. So I will load you guys into here. It is going to be probably pitch black. So I will need a marching order.
First, because
Adventure,
Yeah.
adventure first.
I'm gonna try to
Adventure.
stick with adventure.
So are Adventure and
Adventure or-
Shiloh like pushing each other out of the way to be first?
I'll be second then. Whatever. Behind that
All
push.
Somebody's had siblings.
I have like 7 seconds. Get out of my way.
I was gonna say, fortunately, Shiloh Adventure's a little big, so he definitely pushes you out of the way.
Probably doesn't have
Who
to push.
is?
Just sort of keeps
Yeah,
walking.
I was gonna say you are though tall, Shiloh. You do not weigh much.
You can
Who is
ride
after?
on my shoulders if you want, Shyla.
No.
Why not?
All right, Blackfeather. Who is after Blackfeather?
I'm in the very back because I was looking at the inscription still.
All right. Who's after Blackfeather? Uzra or Pourquoi?
Nah, I said I wanted to be behind Adventure and
Okay.
Shiloh.
All right, so I'm gonna make executive decision. Pourquoi, Malmore, and Ulkrand and Uzra, you are still technically on the other side of this door. You have not made it down into the stairwell yet.
Why not?
You said you're on the other side of the doorway.
I didn't. I said I was going in
not...
right behind Adventure.
Right. No, you said you were coming in at the end.
No, I never said that.
That was me.
Oh, that was you. Sorry. So are you in front of Blackfeather? Did you try to shoulder Shyla out of the way?
No. Like I said, they were fighting, and I was standing behind them, and that can resolve itself. So maybe I'm third.
You and Blackfeather are kind of neck and neck. There you go.
I don't take up much space, so.
All right, and then Old Grand is right coming into the door like that. All right, so I will move you guys. How would you like to proceed?
I would suggest I move forward checking for traps.
Shyla and Adventure, do you allow Blackfeather to sidle past you guys?
I'll go with him because I've got danger sense. So.
Okay.
I'll
say you. All right, hold on a minute. I will say
him and
Blackfeather...
I scout ahead. I guess I can't see.
Yeah, you two. So, depending on how careful you want to be, you can investigate with advantage, but only move 5 feet at a time, or you can investigate normally and move 10 feet at a time.
Advantage, thank you.
All right. Adventure, the same?
Sure.
All right. You can move forward 1 5-foot square. All right. Roll an investigation check at advantage for me. Everything looks hunky-dory to you, Blackfeather. You don't know, nothing tickles your exact, you don't see anything, but you do sense danger. You just have to remember, danger sense more alerts you to danger. It is not as useful for like spotting specific traps. You know something
yeah I know
is hinky in the room, and you would have advantage on reactions because of it since you're looking around.
Danger
Does everybody else
makes up for my stupid human eyes?
Yeah. The rest of you, they say the first 5 feet there are fine. Would you two like to move the next 5 feet in a direction?
Sure.
All right. Blackfeather and Adventure, move your 5 feet first. All right, Adventure, go ahead and move your 5 feet. All right. The rest of you can move 10 feet since you're not investigating, but you're proceeding carefully. All right. And Algrind, you're staying back a bit still?
Yeah.
All right. Adventure and Blackfeather, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Oh.
All right. The hair on your arm is standing on end on the left side of your body. Blackfeather, you don't see any traps within 5 feet of you, and the square you're on is safe.
I'm gonna whisper through the ring to Blackfeather to let him know to be careful.
Like 10 feet away from me.
Even still, who knows? Who knows what's out there? I'm sensing danger.
All right, everybody stop. We're going to take some time here and really look over this room. Proceed. Do some Arcana checks.
While they're looking at traps, can I start trying to do a detect magic?
Go ahead, yeah.
We detected magic beyond the door, so that's a good idea.
Do any of you move in, or do you wait for Uzra to detect magic first?
Definitely wait, if you're talking to me.
I'm pretty sure this stopped from Blackfeather. Stopped me in my tracks.
All right. You go ahead and cast Detect Magic, Uzra.
Mm-hmm.
And within 30 feet of you, because of your spell, this comes into view. It is lit up in a way that everybody can see. You see
I'm sorry. I moved very luckily.
There's
Yes,
there's something
you did.
there.
Your detect magic tells you it is a teleportation circle.
Oh, fun.
I don't sense anything over here, right? So.
Nope, not yet. Not magical. With that, I would say you identifying it and now being able to see the ruins. Anybody trained in Arcana could make a Arcana check to scratch out the correct rune to deactivate, like to mar it. Yeah, actually, Pourquoi out of nowhere looks down before you even move. I'm sorry, and he just and it and the energy dissipates off of it. All right.
Just out of curiosity, is it a spoiler alert to know where that would have taken us? I'm super curious. God damn it. Okay.
I'll tell
Can
you
I
later.
gather from the runes, since I got a crit Arcana, to...
It would have not. It would have transported you.
Far or not far?
Not super far. Well, you're gonna see in the direction here. 125 feet away.
Into a pile of skeletons.
That's about half of my. I can do 2 turns. I get it.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and all of you make a perception check.
Whoops. That's performance.
All right.
God damn it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Go ahead. All right. It's pretty quiet. You hear the classic dripping of cave. Like, you can feel a little wind moving through it. As you are all sitting there quietly listening, Adventure, you suddenly hear just the barest whisper of "Champion, come and find me." And you have a sense of your danger sense is telling you forward.
I like to flare at the nose and breathe heavily, get like insecure, unlike Adventure ever is.
And
I don't know if anybody else can see that within range of me, but
you guys heard like there was a wind stir. You didn't quite hear anything, but Adventure, you definitely can notice with your passive perception. Adventure has startlingly reacted as if he has noticed something.
It's on a wavelength only barbarians can hear.
It's like a dog whistle.
I'm gonna surge forward.
All right, 10 feet
Surge.
if you're not investigating.
Yeah,
I guess we checked
I
this
think
room.
I'm pretty sure my character would just fucking step forward. So
No, that's probably true.
Actually, I will give you full 20 if you don't want to investigate at all. If you just want to charge forward.
yeah, I'll go 20.
I hope this boss fight isn't completely in the fucking dark.
Forward. All right, I'll go 15 feet directly ahead of me.
All right.
It's not a wall.
Yeah, it's a wall.
Oh, yeah, I'll go.
Let me look through here. Yeah,
It's kind
there
of.
you go. All right, Adventure. Let me see where you stepped. All right. Yep. You move forward. And everybody else, are you following after Adventure as he charges forward?
Yeah, about 10 feet behind. Is
More of a
how
like
far
a
I'm going.
very brisk walk, like a I'm not waiting for you guys anymore.
All right.
Adventure, where are you going?
I don't know.
Adventure, you can go ahead and move again if nobody else feels like trying to stop you or come up any further.
I'll move just 10 feet ahead. Here.
All right, you can roll a perception check then as you move.
Great.
You don't
Everything's
notice. You don't notice anything, but as you walk forward, you feel a tug against your leg. One. You need to. Hold on. Nope, you missed that. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Danger sense gives me advantage on that, yes?
Yeah. Yeah.
1 second here, sorry. I accidentally backed out of the roll 20.
Holding up the game, man. Come on. Yeah, you're fine. As it breaks, a bolt fires from somewhere out in the darkness and strikes the stone wall right by your head as you run past.
Excellent. I whisper
All
through
right.
the ring, watch your step.
This seems rash.
Shut
up. Adventure. You. Let me see what you can see. I love that I can actually look at each of yours sight range to see what you're looking at. All right. It's pretty dark around you. Do you want me to give you a torch? Since you're charging ahead here.
Let's do that.
All right. Let me know where you want the torch to move. So that is what you see in front of you. Again, you hear a voice.
Ever forward, champion.
Where do you go?
Question, is this a voice I recognize?
You've
It's your mom.
from what we have discussed, yes, you've heard this in your dreams before, and on the wind before battle. You get a sense. Your danger sense is telling you up and to the left. Like
Then that is
north-
what I shall do.
Northwest.
I'll go another
Is
10.
that a wall or is that?
So
Perception
that
again?
throws you up. You moved 5, so you could do perception.
Another
yeah, there
10,
you go. You can
another
do
5 then.
yeah, yep. You can do perception at normal. Let me look at what you're looking at. Okay, you can see. All right. Yep, go ahead. Everything seems hunky dory.
All right, I'm gonna come up and do the same thing.
Go ahead.
Everything's
Yeah,
great.
everything's great.
You know what? Let's have a seat.
So around you there is water pooling on the floor. You see a casket in the middle of this water. In front of you is you see a passage is starting, and across the way from all of you, Blackfeather, you just see another 3 caskets across this main hallway. The hallway goes north and south. Adventure, you are being drawn north.
Slight bit of metagaming here, I guess. I kind of want to investigate the casket nearest us.
Okay, no, that's fine. If you want to hold up and if you guys want to investigate the casket, choose one person to do it, and if someone is helping, it will give them advantage.
I'm not skilled in it, though I'd like to do it, so I'll assist anyone that wants to do it.
I'm pretty skilled at it.
All right, go ahead and roll me an investigation check at advantage. All right. The casket is not locked, but you do detect a trap.
Open it.
So you can
Let me
you
open
can
it.
attempt,
I want to open it.
Well,
I've got the danger
or-
sense.
You can probably
or you can roll a thieves' tool to attempt to disarm the trap.
Oh.
Or
Mage
to
hand.
leave the room
Mage
and
hand.
walk away from it.
See him.
All right,
Mage hand.
everybody. Yeah. Your investigation, I would say, you know the radius of this trap is actually 20 feet.
I would not touch
You
it.
rolled high
It's
enough.
trapped. He says,
But you
walking
can
away.
you can disarm the trap. You have a decent idea from that roll that you would be able to disarm the trap.
I mean, I don't need loot that badly, you know? Why am I going to risk a trap?
And that's a, or you can
If
just
As
someone's
a-
hand to
helping
open it.
him, like with danger sense, even too. Like I feel like.
No, that is a pure dexterity.
Got it.
As a quick aside, Zach, Detect Magic apparently is a concentration spell for up to 10 minutes. Can it be assumed that while I can, I'll just keep it going?
Yeah. And then in that case, you do detect that the trap is magical in nature, and
A
it
magic
is
trap.
and it's evocation.
It's gonna be like a firewall or something, guys.
Don't
Who's,
touch
who's,
it.
who's disarming this?
We should get out of the
Uh,
room if people are going to attempt that.
Yeah, your options are thieves' tools, or certain members can open it or
What kind of
disarm
check
it.
is it?
It is a thieves' tool check.
Yeah, so pretty much Blackfeather has to try it, I think.
Make it worth my while. Give me gold and I'll try to open it.
Give me the fucking tools, I'll do it.
I think Adventure will do it regardless.
I will do it regardless.
I'm going to, try to. How far away is this from the casket? Yeah, alright, that should be fine. I want to stay at least 20 feet away.
Oh, Mom.
Yeah, Malmore's. Hold on.
Oh, am I? Have I been volunteered here?
Yeah, apparently.
Fuck
You got this!
All right.
I'm being a little rash at the moment. Yes.
Could you stay on the other side?
Could you not just hand me the tools, though?
I'm not giving you my
you-
tools. No, good luck.
You're not proficient with them, so you wouldn't be able to use them.
It's a rogue thing.
Other classes have it.
Can I do
Yeah.
anything as a spellcaster?
Do you have Dispel Magic?
Dispel magic
No
would
one-
work,
no one has Dispel
or mage hand. You could open it from a distance.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Or-
Just get out of there, Adventure. I'll open it with the mage. Fine. I'll burn spell points.
Oh yeah, mage hand. What the fuck are we
See what's
doing?
inside the
Could
cage.
I- saying.
Can I do it with chill touch?
No. Chill touch can't actually move anything. It is a
You could-
non-corporeal hand.
We could also blow it
Okay.
up.
No, there could be, important stuff in there. Like
Zach, I
artifacts.
cast
Alright.
mage hand, and we're gonna do this thieves tool thing with the mage hand.
Oh, all right. Go ahead and roll a thieves' tool with advantage since you rolled high enough on the event.
Yeah!
You're good.
Nice.
I don't
You-
need advantage.
The mage hands appear, grab your tools, just float up. It's good. And as they bring them back to you, they brush themselves off. Like,
We good?
I tossed 2
Yeah.
gold to Blackfeather.
all right,
I'm gonna take a
you
look
open up
what's
the.
in here.
All right.
Yeah, I'll join them.
Inside is a desiccated body. Appears
Nice.
to have been in wizard's robes.
Dibs. I want that
The
body.
all right. The robes are pretty moth-eaten. You see a staff that looks nearly brand new, and just some like flowers and odds and ends, like other things put with the body. Looks like some precious stones worth at least 200 gold, and then the staff.
Take the stones.
A couple of questions. For the stones.
And you detect
In what?
some pretty hardy magic coming off that staff, Luzera.
Yeah, I figured as much with how clean it was. But the stones is it just a variety that equals 200?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, variety.
I actually used priced stones, like...
I would say it's fine. It's 450 gold gems.
450 gold piece gems.
Yeah.
I'm
And
very
so
interested in the staff.
I stick those gems in
Alright.
my pocket.
Hey, I told you I'd buy them off you. Any precious stones. I use them for my enchanting.
Oh.
All right. Anybody have identify?
I do. I'll
All
do
right.
that on the rod.
All right.
I'm also gonna take the wizard
What you-
robes.
Pourquoi? I've got more skulls. If you want
They
some.
deteriorate
I
in your
just want
hands.
this one.
They're they were just cloth. All right, you sit with the staff for a few minutes as you're holding in your hand and looking at it. You see it looks brand new, but it's actually like there was still a fine amount of grime on it, and as you are looking at it, you wipe it down. It looks like it is made of glass, but as you're taking a professional eye on it, you're like thunk thunk thunk. It's much harder than glass. The item you have before you is a Staff of Defense. Holding the staff grants a +1 bonus to armor class for any caster. The staff also contains 10 charges to fuel the following spells. You can cast Mage Armor for 1 charge, Shield for 2 charges. At dawn each day, you roll a 1d6 + 4 to recharge the staff. If you ever drain the staff down to 0 charges, you roll a d20, and on a 1, the staff turns to dust.
I'd like the
It is
staff.
There's 2 staff users, right, in our party?
Yes. It is also an tunable item, so you have to take a short rest with it to use it.
So I'll relay what this is, and more specifically to Shyla and Alkrand, so they can talk about who wants it.
If you two would like to Rochambeau for it.
Do what?
I will let Shyla make the choice because of what she did for me.
No, you can have it. It's
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay. Just remember, with the staff, you would not be able to use Basil as a shield.
Yep.
Alright. So you now have a shiny glass staff. It should actually, the Staff of Defense should be in the compendium for you to just drop in.
Oh, cool.
It's going to be the Staff of Defense. Oh no, it's not there.
Who's getting this
here,
one?
I will message you the text for it here quick.
Okay, got it.
That can also act as a magic foci for you, sir. So you now do not have to pay your components cost unless your spell requires something hefty, like you always have to have a diamond worth 500 gold on you to cast this spell. All right. Adventure in the hallway.
Yeah, I stepped just in front of Blackfeather. Am I good?
Yeah. Yep. Your senses are telling you north again.
I'd like to turn to Uzra and ask him if he detects magic on any of these.
One second, I gotta cast again.
Yeah, I was gonna say with the identify
so.
detect.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast it again.
All right. From where you're standing, it's 30 feet. Right.
Yeah.
You do not detect any more magic within 30 feet of you currently.
Alright, well, I'll keep it going, so.
Alright.
I'll move
And
up behind Adventure, make sure that doesn't change anything.
in front of you, you see 3 additional caskets, a passage to the north and a passage to the south.
No magic on these caskets?
No magic.
All right, I'd like to step direct on top of this middle one here.
Okay. Would you like to? What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna. Uzra, am I good here?
No magic. Can't really
There's no
say anything
magic.
about a bolt trap,
just
so.
gonna- I'll open it. If it's just a standard trap, I should be good.
All right, you go ahead and
Just real.
Mm-hmm.
put that on Venture's boots, would you?
Oh. Sure, hold on. Gives you what, 20-foot light radius. Give me a second here. Now, if I do this right. It's light for 20 feet. Does not fade. All players. Can everybody see Adventure now?
Yeah.
I could
Yeah.
see it before, but yeah.
But yeah, now he is emitting 20 feet 20 feet of light from his boots, your glowy boots. Okay, as you open it, you hear a clicking noise inside Adventure. Hold on. Of course. All right, you need to make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw as a jet of greenish gas sprays you in the face.
Quick question: how long
Well,
does inspiration last?
It would be done by now.
Okay. Constitution, you said?
Yes.
Sorry, hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't that right? Oh, he had advantage on.
Yeah.
Either way.
Luckily, you cough a bit. You feel some poison starting to grip your lungs, but as you cough, it dissipates. As you all watch, hold on. You all watch as the cloud spreads to about a 20-foot radius and then slowly dissipates into the floor.
Do I have to make a roll then?
No, you're all fine. You're not close enough. You're just on the edge.
Okay.
So you step back
Just
quick enough.
lean back.
Yeah. You see inside a dead body, richly dressed.
After it dissipates off as well.
Yeah. A couple pieces of fine jewelry, some gold, stuff like that. Basically, jewelry and gold totaling 500 gold.
Can I take it all?
I can toss it
Yeah,
over
you can
them.
take it all.
Wait, what?
The skull.
Oh, the skull. I was like, I thought he said, "Can I take it all?" I'm like, what the fuck? I just went through the torture of getting this.
You know goddamn well I can take it all.
What else did you say? There was something fancy or richly dressed?
Jewelry.
Oh yeah, richly dressed. I mean, the cloth is deteriorating, but jewelry, gold, fun.
Got a fucking moth.
You said
Money's-
500 gold. You got that? Oh,
Yeah.
Ezra?
Yeah. I got all the
All
loot
right.
to split as
Got
usual.
From there, Adventure, you are still being drawn north.
I like to kind of shake my head a bunch of times, look around, and just kind of start walking 10 feet north there.
What about these other two
All right.
guys?
I lost the
You
urge
all
to
don't
leave.
have to follow him.
Zach, I've already sent Yennefer up that way, and I'm trancing out.
Oh. Okay. Before you see a passage leading off to the west and another one to the east. It's a little dark on the one to the east. You do hear, best way I can describe it is every so often you hear shh, 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 coming from the passage to the east.
I'm gonna open this coffin.
All right, go ahead.
I'd like to investigate mine first, if possible.
I'm just
All right.
cracking this thing open.
Both Perquaz, yours opens There's a modestly dressed person, some slight jewelry, probably roughly appraised around 100, 200 gold. Yeah, 200 gold worth of stuff.
Okay.
Nope, it's not. Yep, not trapped or locked, Uzra.
I'll open it.
As far as you can tell. Alright, yep, another guy, 200 gold. Basically, it looks like maybe his servants were buried next to him, or lesser family members.
I keep moving forward up the
hold on.
corridor.
Loot this one with
Blackfeather and Adventure, I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Is this for a trap? Because that would be an advantage
Yes.
for me.
Yes. Blackfeather, you're fine. Adventure, you're fine. Another bolt whizzes past your head as you guys move past.
Can Blackfeather and I just a real quick high five?
Yeah, if you toss it up, Blackfeather, do you take the high five?
Yep. I do it so
Alright.
deftly too with my extra sleight of hand.
Just
It
no
is-
sound high five. I feel it.
Like-
Nobody else knows it happened.
Like, you know it happened, you feel it, but it's just like a breath on the wind. You just as you guys come up to this intersection, let me see what your elf eyes can see here.
I see something.
Feather. Before you see an object moving back and forth in time pretty quickly.
Which
swinging, going up. Basically, on the map, it would be going to up and down, swinging from a bar in the ceiling.
No, which
Pendulum.
direction are you talking about? East or west?
Oh, to the right, to the right. So
that's
now you can see. On.
The pendulum swings.
Yep.
Ah. I see.
You see two bladed pendulums swinging back and forth, and their heights changing as in it's a pattern, but you would have to definitely watch it for a little while to try to discern it. And Adventure, as you turn that corner, and you can see that if you want to move up. You hear a voice again.
Step forth to my challenge.
What do you do, big guy?
Should I stop Adventure?
At this point, you guys actually faintly heard a voice. You couldn't quite hear what it said, but you did hear a voice, like
At this point,
murmuring
I
on
know
the wind, kind of.
Like,
At this point, I'm almost hyperventilating, like
Yeah.
breathing very heavily, kind of looking around. You can tell I'm like not there.
for real though, if we want to stop him from just like going forward, I can do that.
I mean, we haven't gotten into any trouble yet, so I don't know. It's not like he's sprinting ahead of us.
I'd like to check out the hallway down here.
I can tell you guys that I
Okay.
can see a chest past those two swinging blades.
I'm always
Do you
gonna
see
stick
any way
with
to disable it?
the south
Did we
group.
do that? Sorry.
Adventure, you can make a Blackfeather. You can make a investigation check if you can see. You'd have to get mighty close to the pendulum to see if you notice a way to disable it or turn it
Can you
off.
ping with the pendulum line?
Yeah, like directly east of me, there's a straight hallway.
Right.
Not a bad roll.
No. You see that if you could get up and into the groove in the ceiling, at least from where you are, it would be very tight, but tight timing. But you could jam something in there to jam the track. At least that's one way you see to disable it.
Something immovable, perhaps?
Yeah, I was thinking that maybe I could put the immovable rod in the way of the blade and stop it entirely.
Break our fucking
as
rod.
you-
Let's not damage the immovable rod. I'm sure we can find a better way.
As you hear them discussing this adventure, the voice says to you,
Your challenge, your victory.
I'd like to start slowly like I'm not entranced, but I'm walking toward the direction of the voice. I'm assuming it's left, yeah?
yeah, no, to the right. The
Oh,
pendulums
to the right.
you are drawn. This is your.
So I'm
You
drawn
are
to the
getting from
blades?
this beyond the blades. Blackfeather says seems to be a chest.
Okay. I am no hesitation trying to get past it.
All right.
Hey,
Do you
hey.
ask them to back off?
Slow down, Adventure. Slow down. Is he
Say
slowing
the
down?
word.
Give us a second.
I'm not listening. If they restrain me, they restrain me, but I'm not
All right,
listening.
Porkball,
Somebody
you
stop him.
Porkball. Please.
All right, Adventure. I am going to give you, with your danger sense, you get a dexterity check at saving throw to just book it.
At advantage?
As you
No.
see, yeah, at advantage. This is while he notices you readying the spell. He gets a chance to sprinter's run through there.
Nice.
Hey, yeah, dude,
I'd like to turn
You're-
around and just put my hands up like what?
you make it through, and basically the hold person spell finishes, and you will need to make your save, and you are there. Like, by the way, Shyla and Ulkrand, I need you to make dexterity saving throws.
Squishy's wandering away.
Where is everyone?
It's going so well for me.
Alright, hold on. We'll come back to you guys up there in a second. I need to check traits.
What are you gonna do when you run
Okay.
so fast?
Oh! I'm
Correct.
guessing 26 and 22 hit each of your ACs, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, the first one is Shyla for 10 points of damage. The second one is Ulkrand for 5 points of damage. Funk,
Yelp.
funk. So, yeah, you hear from down the hallway, ah,
I'm
fuck!
gonna use my shield, please.
Okay, does that bring your AC past 26?
It's reactionary, so after I get shot?
Well, no, the shield, it's a reaction to the shot, and
Okay.
it bumps your AC up plus 5.
Oh, okay. Never mind that. I didn't understand that.
Yeah. But yeah,
I can't
so,
imagine.
No, she still didn't make it.
I can't imagine my crit would
No.
help them in any way, right?
no, you're
Just like
you're
an
way.
inspiration, or
I'm gonna hand Shiloh one of my healing potions.
You guys also have dice.
Where-
you have
the
hit
shots
dice.
came from
You can
where?
Sit for a second. They hit a trap in the floor down where they are.
Oh, it
They're
came
way
from
to
on
the south, dude. They
floor.
can I
They-
whisper in their
they-
ring? What the fuck are you guys doing?
all of a sudden you hear Malmore. They just wandered down the hallway for a bit, and yeah, and then you hear a sipping sound as Malmore's drinking from his flask. Just you can almost hear the shake of his head through the ring. Like he was just watching this, wanted to see what would happen.
I gave you a manufactured
oh.
standard healing potion.
Oh, thank you.
Or you guys can take a short rest while you're sitting there contemplating your decisions, and use hit dice if you don't want to use the healing potions.
I'll definitely open the chest.
No, you're hell.
All right,
Can I invest? I'd like to. I'm sorry. I'd like
Adventure.
to investigate the chest first.
No, Adventure, you
Yeah,
must
make
make
a
a
save.
wisdom saving throw against Pourquois' spell DC.
Against Perquoise? Why?
He cast hold person on you.
He casts
Oh.
Hold Person on you to potentially prevent you from going to your death, but your crit dexterity check, you took off at a sprint and just the most beautiful display of acrobatics that even Blackfeather was a little slack-jawed at it. No, it still went off. You still held him.
No, I mean...
It just took you...
I'm not agape about...
Oh, no, I said Blackfeather, not you. You're just like...
Oh, so I didn't
Even
make
if you...
it?
No, you made it across in time for him to cast Hold Person once you got past the guillotines.
Got it. All right, so wisdom saving throw, you said?
Yes.
Normal?
Yep.
Nice. Well, my luck is running out.
Alright, you're standing there locked in place like poor Neville Longbottom in the first Hizzle to the Pizzle movie. I hate all of you. I hate you all. What do you do?
Blackfeather, how, where'd you say there was a trigger you saw? Like, how are we getting
he
this
can
off?
still talk. And
I haven't
if
seen
you
it
like,
trigger.
you can... Adventure, you can now make your investigation check around you. At least you can kind of look around with your head.
God fucking damn it.
There's some spikies and a box.
He can't
So,
look, he's paralyzed.
I can look with my eyes.
Yeah. So, what do you guys want to do? I mean, he's already passed them at the box.
I want to try to find a trigger to disable it.
Alright, go
My
ahead
dex
and...
roll was to sprint through it as well. But...
Oh, what did you roll? Oh, yeah, you sprint through. You make it.
So I'm gonna
I
open
just
the
have
box.
to say, for the story is fucking great that I critted through that. It was amazing.
It's locked if you try to open it.
Alright, can I investigate or something for a trigger? Because I'm not going to make it through there.
Let me go.
You can't talk.
Yeah, no, whole person doesn't say you can't talk. It
just
just means you can't move. Oh. Alright, he's saying it through clenched teeth.
Yeah. Like, I'm looking at you with the fear of fucking death.
You can't look at me, you're looking forward.
I can move with my fucking eyes, man. We are gay lovers, you
so
know it.
it's-
You know I'm pissed.
Yeah, it's locked, so what do you do?
I'm gonna open these coffins here.
Alright.
I rolled an 18
skeleton.
to try to find a
some-
trigger.
Some old weapons. You do not see a trigger on this side. You see the same thing Blackfeather does.
Which is...
You can
Is there
jam...
anything
no, nothing of value in that one.
No, is there any trigger on this side?
Roll an investigation check.
I mean,
Oh god.
Not that you
I'll
see.
tell him if I know what I'm looking at. I just don't know what I'm looking at.
Problem is there's
You would have to...
enclaves over here, like the little niches.
Yeah, Pourquoi shouts back, man, there's a lot of niches and rocks. I mean, you love rocks, but...
Why don't you take 10 and try it again?
Do you take 10 minutes and look again?
Yeah, I guess. What's the
All right.
Then it doesn't. I mean, he's unheld.
It's-
At that point.
30 minutes. No, you're not casting another spell. So, you have 30 minutes.
Is there a way a person of my stature can break the spell of Hold Person?
Hold on. Let me read the spell.
You could read a book.
Alright, no,
Wisdom
you can make another wisdom saving throw.
Alright.
Very.
Hmm.
You have to beat his spell DC.
Which
Alright,
is
14.
Alright, Pourquoi, you can roll another investigation check.
Oh, fuck.
Nope.
let me know when I can roll that wisdom save again.
You can roll the wisdom
We're just gonna
saving throw
alternate,
again.
man.
Yeah.
I can do it now.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Nope. All right. One. You get one more perception check, Pourquoi, and then no. All right.
And we don't see anything from our side?
Nope. And as you're looking around, you feel a slight tingle in the back of your head, Pourquoi. And you look up and make eye contact with Adventure as his body just lets go a little bit as he's not being held in place anymore. What do you do, Adventure?
Can I give... God. I'm sorry. Can I give Pourquoi a hearty shove?
Go ahead, as he was mid-investigation, yeah, go ahead and make a standard attack roll with plus your strength modifier.
What, unarmed?
Yeah.
Remind me how to...
Unless you want to... D20.
No, I'm not going to cleave his ass, but...
Cleave his...
Just a D20?
D20 plus 3 for your strength modifier. Yeah, you shove him. I would say roll me a D4 plus your strength.
Me or him?
Actually no. Strength contest. Now roll a strength check if you're just shoving him out of the way.
Nice. Wow.
Yeah.
Get off.
Yeah, we can take it.
All right. You are free now, though, Adventure. You have shoved Adventure in frustration. Adventure, you have shoved Pourquoi in frustration. What do you do now?
Moved him aside. Go directly for the chest.
All right.
Just walk, bro.
I don't care.
As you place your, as you get closer to the chest, since Pourquoi never actually investigated the chest, you see that there is no actual lock on the chest. There's no keyhole.
Right,
And as you place your hand on the chest, Adventure, you hear,
Well done. The choice is yours.
and the chest opens, and you look inside, Adventure, and you see the two things we had discussed before.
I will hold you again.
So you choose the what we talked about.
Yes, sir.
All right, you see Adventure reach in, and he pulls out, oddly enough, which just seems a small piece of bone. You would almost want to say, Pourquoi, looking at it, it's the size of like a vertebrae or bigger, but it doesn't look quite like a vertebrae. But it's like a solid chunk of knobby bone. And Adventure, as you look on and you touch this piece of bone, the large crescent tooth that had sat next to it slowly turns to vapor and turns away, is gone. I will send you, you now have the Titan's Knuckle Totem. And as you grasp it, you instinctively know what it is capable of. Give me 1 second. If you want, I'll throw it in the general chat.
Can you show us what the other one was?
Can we just have the effect happen very, very temporarily, just for story effect?
I'll say it occurs and then goes away. If you want to just okay.
No.
So no, you instinctively know the activation word. Go ahead. This is all you, Adventure.
Nunchuck.
And as you watch Pourquoi, Adventure doubles in size and grows to the height of 12 feet tall, filling the very hallway that you are in. And then slowly he returns back to his normal size.
Wait,
Oh, you got me
uh,
so good. You got me so good.
Is that Indian?
Yes, that is what Apache Chief says on the Justice Friends.
Nutchuck.
A nukchuck.
Sorry.
Here we
I
go.
totally fucking dork
There we
laughed
go.
on you guys. That was fucking hilarious.
There you go. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. I'm sorry.
wrong one.
I'll get the right one too. Yeah, that's the next one.
Looks cool.
No, you get. That's well, sorry. That's the next option you have. You have here. You have the Titan's Knuckle. You can cast enlarge on yourself once per day. Additionally, your strength score is now 20 when the totem is added to your necklace.
Oh.
And
the
you
other one?
do
All the
you do
time?
all the time.
Oh.
But over 6 hours.
Yes, if you stay enlarged for more than 6 hours. And with touching the chest, the pendulums retract into the ceiling.
Cool.
What was the
Oh,
other
and
item?
and as the chest disappears, you actually see a large button behind the chest that would have disengaged the pendulums. The other item would have been Nyagar's Tooth. The Nyagar is the Serpent of Nightmares. Once per long rest, Adventure could have put up to 2 points of exhaustion into the tooth to not affect him, so he could have frenzied rage twice a day to be able to attack an additional time every turn without suffering the exhaustion effect.
Yeah, you picked the right one.
Basically, he gets more
not
damage.
gonna lie. I think the
Yeah.
other one was probably the better for battles, but this one fit my character so much better.
I don't know. You raises your strength to 20.
Yeah, that. Well, yeah,
Yep.
that. Yeah.
I think that
You do
alone is.
it's the yeah.
Yeah.
The big thing is you would have a higher, you have more damage on both ways. It just depends on how you want to play it. So
But you get
Adventure,
checks like that on the other one.
yeah. So with Frenzied Rage, he gets 2 attacks per turn for the entire encounter, unless he's knocked unconscious. But afterwards, he is exhausted. But with the tooth, he can just put that up to 2 exhaustion points into the tooth, and he would not feel the effects. All right,
So I can put
ladies
my
and gentlemen.
oval number at 20 now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is there any magic in any of these coffins near me?
No magic.
I'd like to open them then.
All right. So you still have more cave to explore.
I would like to move forward slowly, investigating.
Out of curiosity,
these...
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, does the split half of the party wish to come up, or do they wish to continue on their own?
Well, I'd like to investigate what's around me that we just took crossbow bolts for.
Oh, there.
Yeah,
it
let's
was just a. It was just a tripline trap that was tied to a crossbolt trap.
Right, but like this little cutout in the hallway, is there anything?
Oh,
Note?
nope.
Hey,
Nope.
Malmore, will you come help us check this out?
You want to roll like stone cutting or something?
No, just
What do you want me to do?
dark hallway.
So we are splitting the party. This is gonna go amazing.
Hey, just out of
All right.
curiosity, does the voice in my head fade?
I won't do the voice a second, but it says, "Well done, champion. Continue on the path."
Is there anything in these coffins?
If you take the time to open them up, be about from just old, not actually use money anymore. You see roughly 100 gold worth of just precious metals.
Are these human skeletons?
Roll an investigation check. Humanoid, but the features are a little more delicate than human skulls you've seen.
How do you have 0?
Curiosity. Sorry.
For a barbarian?
He has like a 10 intellect or something. 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not the
All right.
sharpest tool in the shed here.
So,
y'all have been doing all the investigation. I just do the swinging and the taking hits. So,
all right.
thank
So
me
now
that
we
you're
have
alive.
we have a party of Blackfeather, Uzra, and Adventure to the north. Hey, there's rocks and some caves, and it looks like masonry. Blackfeather. This isn't the city. It's not really well maintained. Like,
This is future adventure base.
hey,
Welcome to
Adventure
my
and Uzra, are you following Blackfeather, or are you going to go south, the direction the rest of your party went?
How far south? Oh, they went really far south.
They did.
I come back to Uzra.
I'm gonna
Let's-
whisper into the ring to cover more ground.
All right, well, we'll stick with Blackfeather then. I'll whisper back.
All right, we will Team Blackfeather at the north. You guys are going to pause a minute because we did ignore Shy Grand wandering off.
Qualmore?
So yeah, Shy Grand Qualmore wandering off south. So you guys are up. Who is taking the lead?
That would be me.
All right,
So,
you can move.
Real quick, the staff. You said it was an
Yeah.
attunement over a short rest.
Yes, so it is now attuned.
Okay. Let me add that to my AC.
Yep. So it doesn't matter that you don't have them as part of your spells. The spells live in the staff.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
The description just
As
says
a
it had to
magic
be on my
user,
spell list.
Oh yeah, you put them on your spell list now.
Got it. Cool.
Yep.
I will.
So you
start-
can go
I will start
10
to-
feet
to
if you
move
wanted.
forward slowly, investigating.
All right, 5 feet for advantage, 10 feet for without advantage.
I'll move 10 feet and investigate.
All right, go ahead.
That's Basil.
Basil thinks everything's fine.
Well,
Doesn't matter.
You guys, simpatico. You are simpatico. All right, the rest of you follow behind. Blackfeather and team, you can move now. 10 feet with an investigation check. All right. As you're moving through, Blackfeather, you get the feeling that you are in a... You hear some pebbles dropping. You're kind of worried this is a treacherous area. You suggest moving very quietly and very carefully. So,
Can I do
it
some
would
kind of
be-
roll about, I don't know, dwarven structure mines to sort of gauge
yeah,
the
go ahead.
integrity? I don't know what role
yeah.
it'd be. Would that be history, stone cutting?
History with advantage, yeah.
Oh.
It's still stone cutting.
Alright.
This is pretty freaking dangerous, so you gotta be careful.
This is pretty freaking dangerous. We should
Um,
be careful.
Do you shout this or say this
I
quietly?
say this to
okay.
Blackfeather and Venture here.
Alright. Basically, if you guys want to move the next 20 feet, you will need to roll a stealth check and a dexterity check.
Dexterity check or saving throw?
Oh boy. Okay.
was that said through the ring or just out loud?
He said it out loud.
Yeah, I just said it out loud to these guys.
Blackfeather,
You
you
guys
need
should
to
be careful
roll
too,
a
but-
stealth check and a dexterity check.
I'll move
Alright.
up about 5 feet behind him.
You're good.
I'll do the same, I suppose. So,
Are we good here, or do we need to move up to make those checks?
Is it just the leading person needs to, or do all
No,
of us?
all of you, because you're all
Okay.
moving through the area.
Oop, I'm still advantaged.
Still. All right, you gotta
Yeah,
make.
it's probably failed anyways, but
Yep. Go ahead and make your
It's Stealth and dex,
Save
right?
or check now?
Check.
Okay.
All right. You were dexterous enough, but making the amount of noise you made, you hear some shifting of stone above you. Oh.
So we're not stealthy, but hopefully we can
We
dodge
are
whatever's happening.
dexterous.
You hear more stone shifting. It is getting pretty dangerous. We're gonna pause with you guys back to Alt Grand, Shy Grand, Malqua.
Again, Qualmore.
Should I
One
just
more,
like
sorry.
tumble forward?
I'd like just take the time to whisper through the ring to let them know what we just experienced, how loud it's getting and whatnot.
I
Go
think
ahead.
this is simultaneously happening, though.
Yeah, it's pretty much simultaneously. After their action here, you can relate to them what happened.
I'm just going to take a 5-step forward and investigate at advantage.
Okay.
I'm gonna
All
check
right.
around, see if there's any magic. Do Arcana
Alright.
check.
All right, go ahead and do Arcana check.
You're a little...
Your senses go beyond their normal field. You do detect what may have been about 125 to your west. You detect what would have been possibly the end point of that teleportation circle. But no
I'm gonna
immediate.
check these 2 coffins while we're here.
All right. Yeah, that investigation's good enough. There were no traps on it when you were looking around.
Yeah, I'm just going to open them up and see what's in there.
Alright. Bodies.
Cool.
All right. So you now know that it was pretty rough going ahead. You're worried. They advise you there may be rough going ahead with possible cave-in potential. So you guys to the south will have advantage on your next investigation check.
Cool.
All right. You may move ahead. Team North. Blackfeather.
Okay. More checks.
Just investigation. You guys made it through.
Oh. Alright.
All right, yeah, you don't see anything immediately around you dangerous. Blackfeather, you hear what sounds like running water to the west.
I hear water to the west.
Cool.
All right, Shy Grand, Team Shy Grand, you may continue on.
So if we're at advantage,
And
how far can I travel?
you can move 20 feet at a standard investigation check, 10 feet at advantage. And 5 feet, I'll just tell you if you see anything.
I'll go 10 feet and roll advantage again.
Okay. All right. With that, you see a passage continuing to your left, and a passage to the north. The passage to the north, you can vaguely hear scuffling footsteps, but they, if you want as a free,
I can actually see what's going on up there.
yeah,
I can see them too.
you see them, so you can
You know,
meet up.
Hey!
So your choice is to go up to meet with your party, or move towards what he said is the sound of running water.
I'm going to continue moving towards the pathway to the west here.
Alrighty. You rest of Team Shy Grand, do you continue following him?
Yeah.
Alrighty, go ahead. I will give you another movement right now. It would be at no longer at advantage, as you're moving away from where their scouting would be helpful.
Okay. I'll do a 10-foot and then a standard check.
Okay. Everything
Last one.
seems okay.
Cool.
All right. Team Blackfeather up north, do you head south to meet up with your party, or northwest towards the running water?
I'm gonna station Yennefer here,
All right.
and then I'm gonna head south.
All right. Let's see. All right.
I'm gonna come to this entrance here and just peek in.
You see a large body of water.
Some water here.
Blackfeather, to where you moved, with your passive perception, since you were through it before, you are hearing some of the same noises you heard before. You feel that possibly the next 20 feet or so would be hazardous moving through. Looks like Team Shygran just stopped short of going through that area.
Got it.
Adventure? You just hanging out with Uzra?
Can I move beyond Uzra?
You can if you want. You still have the light spell on you, right? Yeah, that
Yeah.
lasts a while.
An hour or something.
Yep. If you want, go ahead. Can move.
I'll move about... I can only really see just beyond him, so bam.
All right, hold on.
Maybe even 5 feet further if you'll permit it.
With that, moving into that room, all grand. Adventure. I'm sorry. Give me a moment. You hear.
More guests. It's been a long time. Those other made it through, but you won't.
All of you, roll for initiative.
We might want to leave this as a cliffhanger.
Yep.
You want us
It's
to do
up to you.
an hour later?
It's up to you guys if you want to leave this as a cliffhanger here, or we can always go right to 12:30 and then leave the battle for next time. The rest of the battle for next time.
I'm pretty
leave the
indifferent.
decision to the adults with responsibilities.
Yeah, I have to be up somewhat early.
I feel like this is a...
Pretty good stopping point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like right before the action. So.
All right, just for your funsies then. Hold on. Just so you all can think about it a little bit over the next 2 weeks. Adventure, let me know if you can see that.
Actually.
Alright, and then...
Oh,
hold on.
quite nice.
Looks like we got zombies or something up here.
Zombies.
Let's go with 7 holy oil.
And as you guys look around you, the rest of the bodies that Altgrand had found earlier rise up out of the coffins around you.
Like all the coffins?
Not all of them, but a lot of them.
They want their shit back.
I've got 4 heads.
Yeah, he does.
I'm not responsible.
So yeah. If you want to communicate for a second before we go to let everybody know what each other sees.
Yeah.
Does
think we
me
got, like,
having
7
their
zombies.
heads affect them at all?
You don't have... you never said you had gone and gotten their heads.
Know which ones you're talking about?
The 4 right around you. The rest of them, no. They're
Oh no, I didn't do the ones.
yeah. You don't know if the rest of the ones have risen. Let me look where you can see all grand. I will allow, if you wish to move with everything you see going on, all grand. I will allow you to move Basil into the room in front of you.
Sure.
Just as your last action to end the evening. Let's see what... There you go.
Basil's getting some great footage.
So, a lot of zombies. And one intelligent enough to seem to command them. And...
is this gonna be a lich?
No.
Like, that'd be strong.
Something in a way worse.
Really?
Yeah. It's not as strong, but it's got some downsides. And you heard the voice say, those two made it through before, but you won't. So you're at least on the right track? And that's
so the
where
people we're following are fucking... They're capable.
Either capable or really motherfucking stealthy. Or had at least some form of magic to protect them.
Alright.
Okay.
So,
Great sesh, guys. That was a great session.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Are we doing any experience yet, or are we just gonna wait on that?
Yep, hold on. You guys, for the Minotaur encounter, get 3,375 XP to split between you all.
Say that one more time.
Just give it all to me.
3,003.
We'll just boost him.
3,375 base for that. I want to say for your guys, for the great RPing session at the beginning, I want to say everybody gets an additional 300 for that. And then for pretty smart going through the catacombs up to this point and definitely holding true to your character, let's throw an extra 1,000 for everybody to split.
We leveled, huh?
Yep. So, prepare to level.
Wait, did we?
Yeah.
My math doesn't say we did.
I was at like 3,300, and we only need 65.
No,
But the
you
first
know, you
3,000
split it.
for all of us.
No,
Splitting.
everybody splits the total.
Ah.
So,
So what's the?
my
Splitting.
math should be everybody gets 1782.
All right, 17.
What's it put us at?
Pretty damn close.
Yeah, my number's not accurate anymore.
Mine is 5516.
There.
Mine's
49,
56,
12.
15. I got 100 for something.
Okay, I found my original number. What are we adding? After the split?
Let's just make it easier for everybody. Altgrand, you said you're up to 55, and Paul, you said you're up to 56.
Yeah.
Mazel tov, everybody's at 56.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
There we go.
So Porquois, you were
Nice.
56.
Yeah, that gave me 100 bonus, like, last time for something. I don't remember
56
what it was.
even, or were you?
56-15.
Alright.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. You all did a cool shit. It's hard for me to keep track of all the little shit.
By the way, also, I just want to point this out. A lot of fucking crits this game.
Yeah. And,
Yeah.
Lots of
and,
ones, too.
and a lot of ones.
Yeah, a lot of critical misses, too.
Lots of crits.
So you did identify. You did identify here, Blackfeather. This is a avalanche area, so be extra careful when moving through here. For battle purposes, half movement to stop any stones from falling from above.
Got it.
Yep.
Alright, guys.
All right, thank you.
That's good.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Well,
All right. Night, everybody.